The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audience.
It's showtime.
It is showtime, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome everyone to the Circle Debate Podcast, episode 134, the last episode of 2022, ladies and gentlemen. That is right, 134 episodes in. What a 2022. Ladies and gentlemen, the host Steve is one I've been seeing here with my other host, mi familia, mi hermano, my blood, mi sangre, my all. He is Mr. DeLorean himself. He's back, of course, because he takes it back in time and in time, maybe the future too as well. But he is Mr. DeLorean himself, ladies and gentlemen. Let me go ahead and introduce him. Of course, I'll let the intro speak.
Hey, Doc, we better back up. We don't have enough road to get up to 88. Roads? Where we're going, we don't need roads.
You don't need roads where this man take you, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. Mike De Niro, ladies and gentlemen. He's back in action. That's right.
Yes, sir. I'm glad to be back. I'm excited. Big episode. Last episode of the year. What a year it's been. You know what I mean? In my opinion, this is my favorite year podcasting because I got invited to be on the Circle Debate. So this is a real landmark year for me and the Wrestling Delorean Podcast. So thank you. I'm excited. Let's get into it.
That's right. Let's get into the action, baby. But before we do, once again, it's still not over. You still have the opportunity to time, even for us, a New Year's Day gift. Make sure you go to manscaped.com, ladies and gentlemen, and purchase all your fantastic Manscaped merchandise. Put the promo code DeLorean right below if you see it. Capitalize DeLorean. So you get 20% off of your Manscaped merchandise. Of course, you know, the lawnmower works fantastic for all you vatos out there and the ladies, for you guys to give to your Sanchos, your baby daddies, whatever you want to call them. I mean, it's up to you, whatever you want to call them. But yes, make sure. Manscaped.com, promo code DeLorean, 20% off your merchandise. Is, you know, still there. So, I mean,
clean up for the new year. Word. Clean up for the new year. Clean up your balls as the ball drops into 2023. You know what I mean? You got
that is right.
Up your balls.
That's right. J-Man's here. What's going on? Justin Tom. Cheers to you, Justin. My brother. Cheers to you too. Salud. We're ending 2022
here, man.
That is right. But before we get into our first annual DeLorean Debate Awards, but we're going to get into just, you know, what's the preview happening this week. And, of course, that'll be SmackDown coming up tomorrow. Oh, you can't see me. You can't see me. He is back tomorrow as he'll be teaming up with KO versus Sami Uso and Tribal Chief himself, Roman Reigns, ladies and gentlemen. Tribal Chief, that is right. So I'm excited. I'm wondering if this is going to be now the beginning that we thought it was going to happen at War Games, and we talked about this a while back, but they extended it longer, which I'm glad they're fooling us. Could this be the time? Could this be something that Sami causes an error? And for the team bloodline, and this is where, you know, Roman Reigns starts questioning Sami. So I'll take it to you, De Niro. What are your thoughts? Are you excited? What are you looking for? Could this be the beginning of it? Or are they going to prolong it longer, probably to the Rumble? Break it down for us, brother.
I mean, I think that this – what up, Nick? Appreciate you being here, homie. I definitely think that this is probably going to be the start of Sami Zayn breaking off and Roman Reigns turning on Sami Zayn. You can see from the little things, like the look that Roman Reigns be giving Sami Zayn when he's talking. But I'll tell you right now, like, I'm really excited for this matchup. If you look at what we got here, we got two of the biggest names in the WWE history with Roman Reigns and John Cena. Two of the biggest names in independent wrestling history with Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. This matchup is going to be awesome. I am fucking excited like a motherfucker. You know, I was one of those people like in 2012 who was like, Cena sucks, 5-move Cena, blah, 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 blah. As I got older, I honestly appreciate John Cena so much more, and I am excited to see John Cena back in the ring. This is going to be awesome to see him mix it up with Sami Zayn and Roman Reigns, and I'm really excited for SmackDown. This may be the biggest SmackDown main event in the last 5 years. Like, if you think about it, this match is stacked.
Oh, yeah. Definitely, it is. I'm excited too. I'm looking forward to see how the tomorrow's going to be. The DOM. What is going on? What's happening, family? That's right. Roman Reigns, jealous of my tribal chiefs. He's saying, I was the same way. Yes, I think we all were the same way about Cena. But I'm happy that he's back, and I think he's, something like this is a version of Cena. Like I said, I have nothing against Cena personally. Business in the beginning, yeah, he was one. He was your pushy guy, right? Just like how Vince was pushing Roman to us. But Cena overall, he never, after turning face, he never went back to heel. And he won me over. I respect the man, what he's done especially for, Make-A-Wish, the Guinness, Book of Records there with the most, granting the wishes. The man has done it all, man. I give him a lot of credit, even though he's not a Grand Slam champion because he hasn't won the Intercontinental, but
crazy.
Hands down to Cena. All right. And then the biggest announcement that happened in 24 hours ago, and that is right, Dragon Lee, ladies and gentlemen, is WWE, what is NXT. I think we saw that. Yeah. So during the Night of Champions, which is Noche de Campeones for AAA, him and his brother Dralistico, they won the AAA Tag Team titles away from FTR. By the way, it was a great event. If you guys haven't seen it, go see that banger matchup between Hijo de Bikino and Bandito. That main event was, oh my God.
Yeah, they delivered. I watched that shit during my lunch break at work, and I was like, shit, I don't want to go back to work after that. I was exhausted after that match.
Oh, man. Yes, that was.
What up, Devin?
Tribal Chief is here.
Well, that one.
Acknowledge me.
I acknowledge you, my Tribal Chief.
Throw that one up.
Yes, I'm throwing that one up for sure. And
Ivan, are you aware that we are the twos and Devin is the one?
That is right. Yes. Yes, he is. Oh, yes, he forever acknowledged the Tribal Chief.
Most definitely.
And then, of course, the aftermath of the match, they vacated the tag team titles. And that's when he made his announcement that Dragon Lee is signing with WWE. Based on the reports that has been read, that he signed weeks ago. They didn't want to make the announcement until after the event. Hello, Courtney. How are you?
What up, Courtney? What up, sis?
What's going on, sister? Yes. And then the announcement, I guess, was made yesterday. And Triple H tweeted, of course, his thoughts, that he's excited. Of course, he's starting NXT. I heard, of course, Uncle Seltzer, the report, his reports. This was signed weeks ago. He's not making main roster money, NXT money. The report saying that he was not able to go back to New Japan because of the relationship they have with CMLL. And remember, he left to go to a PWG event and abandoned a CMLL event. And that's how the relationship just went grimy and when it deteriorated. And then after that, he was able to go. There was other options, but the issue was money-wise. Of course, Impact, not enough. And, of course, AEW, he asked what's going to be, Of course, we love you, man. That's right. And, they ask, of course, he asked for opinions. Where should he go? Where should he sign? And then he made a decision. Now he is signing with WWE. He should be making his debut. I'm hoping maybe by January, hopefully by the Rumble or maybe February. Biggest question that I have for you, De Niro, because we know this man's attribute, his credentials, a former IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion, a former Ring of Honor, champion,
Ring of Honor TV champion, yeah,
TV champion, PWG champion as well. This guy's done it all, and we know his credentials, everything what he's done, and I'm happy for him because he made the right decision. I'm just gonna break it down. Fuck it. I'll save you best for last, baby. I am happy for Dragon Lee that he made this decision. I know a lot of people say, yeah, he fits in AEW. Yes. No, I know. Yep, and I know I'm gonna get shitted on this, but it's okay. I'm happy that Dragon Lee decided to come to WWE. I know it's not the main roster money, But I think Papa H, this is the way I feel. I feel like Papa H needed someone like Dragon Lee. You need your version. I'm quoting on that, okay, ladies and gentlemen, like your Ray Phoenix, because they have the Lucha Brothers, right? You need a Ray Phoenix. Dragon Lee can be that, even though he's not Ray Phoenix, but he's Dragon Lee, of course. But he's able to contribute like how Phoenix has done in his matches, of course, every time. And with not only that, but I feel that this could give eyes to the product, especially for NXT that he's going to be getting there. Oh, there's going to be great matches going to have with Axiom, Braun Breaker, Apollo Crews, Grace. He can help develop that fucking brand to its extent. And later throughout the future, have him go to the main roster. We do need the Latino community to get more eyes on the product. I know we still have Alberto Carrillo. We still have Garza. I mean, we have, were they, the last time we saw him was when the number one contendership that happened a while back. But I want to see more of them too. And I hope they don't make the same mistake what they did with the Lucha House Party, how they treated Grand Metal League and they didn't really use them that much. I'm hoping that I hope nothing for the best for Dragon Lee. And maybe so, like I'll mention these guys' name, Carrillo and Garza. Heck, he can even start his own LIJ right there. Los Ingobernables right there. But then they hop on, Los Ingobernables. He could start that shit WWE and left off where Andrade didn't, quite could have done. He could have done that. And I feel that Dragon Lee could do that. And having him with Carrillo and Garza, them as a trios. Oh, that'd be so. Oh, I'm going Nettie right here. I'm going to have to go Nettie. Come on, Nettie, where are you? I have to go Nettie because I will enjoy. I would, because I would love to see that from Dragon Lee. And the question is, would he keep his name? Would they change him? I hope, please, do not unmask this man. You need a mask pro wrestler. Even though you have some, but you need this guy to stay in the mask. And hopefully, I wish looking for the best for Dragon Lee, and I'm excited for his future in WWE, especially NXT. So I'm excited. I'm happy for him, actually. I'm happy that Papa, and like I said, he made the best decision to go where he felt like, hey, they can use me. AEW, yeah, they'll give you the most money, but what they use you, they don't have the time. You see? So, I mean, that is me.
Yeah.
Literal, the floor is yours, my brother.
I definitely agree with you 100%. I think this is a good move. I like Dragon Lee a lot. I think that he's very talented. I think that he has a lot of potential to be a megastar. He has a good physique. He makes everything he does in the ring look so crisp. Like, he is very, very technical, very amazing high flyer. But like I said, everything looks so fluent, so crisp. And he's a master at what he does. But the reason why I say this is a good move for him to go to WWE as opposed to going to AEW, look at AEW. Look at what they're doing with the wrestlers that they're hiring right now. You barely see them. Bandito is a AEW talent. When was the last time we seen him? Like Roosh, Roosh was a rare appearance on TV, and it sucked because these guys are so fucking talented. We see how they treated Andrade El Idolo when he first came. Like, he was barely on TV. I mean, if Dragon Lee signs with AEW, he's going to probably be on AEW Dark within a couple weeks. And it's like, I feel like you could probably make a bigger impact. And Courtney saying Miro, that's a fucking fact. Like, where the fuck is Miro? But anyway, I think that you can make a bigger impact, no pun intended, to Impact, but being in the WWE, because he is going to fill a gap that's getting filled, but is not completely there yet with the Latino community. So I feel like having someone like that, someone that talented in NXT, is going to bring a lot of credibility back to NXT. And yeah, I just feel like he would have got lost in the shuffle in AEW. AEW only has so much television to showcase over 6,000 fucking wrestlers. So I think right now the best move he could have made was to go to the WWE. And for everyone who is saying that it's a bad move, saying things like, you know, they're going to unmask him, they're going to do this, they're going to change his name, they're going to do that. Like, I don't see Triple H doing that. Triple H, if you remember, was the guy who was running NXT, and he let all the indie guys keep their names. That's why Johnny Gargano stayed Johnny Gargano. Tommaso Ciampa stayed Ciampa. Samoa Joe stayed Samoa Joe. You know, it wasn't really Triple H's thing to change the wrestlers that he's hiring, where Vince McMahon was the one who tried to make a character that he created out of the people that he hired. So that's why you saw people take off their mask and change their name. So I think that being that this is under Triple H's regime, I could see this being Dragon Lee in NXT and him being the same guy he is now. So I'm all for it. So sign me up.
Absolutely. I'm with you 100%, man. And I just hope like they do a great package for his introduction. That's what I'm hoping for. Like they introduce him very well. Yeah. And for the audience who are not familiar with him to be like, oh shit, okay, this guy has done this. But, you know, but if you guys are watching and listening to this, Google YouTube Dragon Lee's matches, and they'll give you all over from CMLL to AAA to New Japan. I love his matches in New Japan. Oh my god!
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say, go watch his matches against Hiromu Takahashi and tell me if this guy is not one of the best in the fucking world.
He is the best. I honestly, man, Dragon Lee is a fucking look. Like I say, ladies and gentlemen, this guy brings nothing but
banger after banger. After banger, after banger, after banger, after banger.
And he does bring banger matches. That's
banger.
Where's TK, damn it, TK.
Word.
Yes, because you know Dragon Lee, he is built.
Because I'm built differently.
He is built differently. That is right. Mm-hmm. All right. I wanted to touch this subject because I feel this is like a debate of the week. I heard this in The Observer. So I got me curious to see who this guy is. This guy's name is Rob Viper. I guess he's a vlogger. He's a writer. I don't know if he writes, you know, basically about, you know, everything that's going on in pro wrestling, right? So I feel honestly that this topic that we're going to bring up should be a debate of the week because this guy made a lot of good valid points that I want to get your thoughts. I'm going to read you his Twitter. It's a long Twitter, but let me hit the debate of the week. And that is right. That is right. So let's go to his tweet so you guys can see what I'm talking about before I'm going to read it out. Okay. And it's a long one, so I'm going to read it one by one. So let's start off. So somebody mentioned about, how Courtney mentioned about Miro. What happened with Miro? Why he's not shown on TV? This guy's response started off. Here we go. All right. So let me just remove this very briefly so you guys can see of what he's talking about. He said AEW has a perception issue. Had it from day one. It isn't just to be accepted at the WWE level in the mainstream. It's also to be taken seriously within pro wrestling bubble. Both continue to be equally hard to overcome. TNA Impact was never able to do it. Wrestlers have grown up on only WWE. They see what as the only big league in town. So you have all these MFers who spend years not even questioning the booking. They are in fine going 6 months losing every match on Raw. You can get mad, but you never push back. You're in the big leagues. Then WWE throws you aside like trash. Lucky for you, although how quickly we forget, there is an alternative. Same pay, some cases even better. Lighter schedule, still national TV. But the same MFers can't pass the fact they aren't associated with those three letters anymore. WWE. TNA went through with this with Christian, with Booker T, etc. Big names from precious WWE who were gracing TNA with their presence. They weren't there to give 100%. They were invested in growth. They were there to catch a check while keeping an eye on their phones to see if WWE will call. I've been an advocate that wrestlers needs to always remember this is a business and protect themselves. If you aren't happy with direction, you should speak up. This is your livelihood. It doesn't give you the right to outright refuse your boss, but you should have your say. And I remember Becky Lynch returning to WWE, destroying Bianca in seconds on some show. Made her look like the biggest fucking afterthought goof. By all the accounts, Bianca was cool with it. She was on record saying that she was happy to be a part of a WWE moment. Okay then, right? Okay, and let's see, hold on here, because I'm trying to upload the rest of it as because there's a lot. It's a lot. Trust me, it's a lot. Okay, and if tomorrow Bianca decides to show her private parts and God forbid make some money WWE isn't entitled to get a share of, she's out on her ass next week. Eventually, maybe AEW brings her in. How do you think it all goes if Tony pitches she come in so Jamie can kill her in 30 seconds? Okay, so let me fit it almost there. So, and then I bet you any amount of money in the world, Bianca isn't happily agreeing, then talking about how thrilled she was to be a part of an AEW moment. This is the thing that AEW is fighting an uphill battle against. Time will help because more wrestlers are coming along who don't see WWE as the be-all, end-all. This is a good thing. But you're also going to have these types, especially the ones who tasted WWE before AEW, who will forever see anything non-WWE as a step down, so the same rules don't apply. Call it a sense of entitlement, whatever you want, right? Okay, so I'm trying to upload the last four, and then so we can get to the point. Oh shit! Let's see. There you go. And these types will swallow anything shoved down their throats in WWE. They may cry on their little Twitch streams, bitch privately to friends, or have so take-ups of their scripted tweets. At the end of the day, do you want the company wants? Isn't that interesting? You can't just shut the door to all ex-WWE folks. That would be ridiculous and stupid. But in most of the cases, what AEW may want to do is start venting a little better. Really take a look at the type of people that you're bringing in instead of just picking up any WWE cast off in the hopes that it works out. Okay, so let me just upload the last two, and then so we can get to, let's see, Jesus Christ. I know it's a lot, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just trying to get this done because this really caught my attention, and I just want everybody to read this carefully. All right, here we go. All right, everyone's management style is different, but maybe Tony needs a little Vince in him, in the sense of Vince will bring in these big names from other places purposely put them in their place, both for his ego, but also for a good test to see if they're here to play ball or not. There is no future for AEW if it revolves around wrestlers who are just using it as a stopgap until Uncle Paul is ready to take the point picture again. I want to see AEW keep growing. Getting over that perception hump will be a key sign things are going the right way. Do you agree everything what this man just said?
That's a lot to take in. I agree with some of it, and I don't agree with others of it. For the end to say that Tony needs to test these wrestlers to see if they play ball, I mean, he did that. Look at what he did with Miro. Miro was not the killing machine, the redeemer. He came in and he was a video gamer and he fucking lost to Orange Cassidy. So, like, he did test Miro's ego to see if Miro wanted to play ball in AEW and didn't have an ego. And Miro, I think, he passed the test. But I think that I do agree with the fact that you can't completely rely on having ex-WWE guys just for being ex-WWE guys and thinking that they're going to bring their star power to AEW and want to be there. You know, you grow up like Rob Viper says, you grow up watching the WWE. So your dream growing up is to be a WWE superstar. So if you had that taste of being a WWE superstar, it wasn't your dream to be in AEW. So you want to get back to where you were. So there are those wrestlers who are just, using AEW as a proving ground. So when, their contract is up with AEW, hopefully WWE calls again. But I mean, it's a case by case scenario. Like, who's to say that if they find success in AEW that they're not going to want to stay in AEW? You bring up, he brought up TNA not being a good example of that. Guys like Kurt Angle constantly re-signed with TNA over going back to WWE.
Yeah.
Guys like Sting constantly re-signed with TNA instead of taking the big contract from WWE because they enjoyed success in TNA. So that tells me that you could have people who come from WWE and fall in love with the product of AEW, fall in love with what they're doing. It just depends, the case by case scenario. I really feel like it just depends on the wrestler.
I think that's what he's trying to meant to say is more on not only just the product, like management, Tony Khan, but I feel also the talent. Like, have some decency, respect for you. This is your livelihood. Speak up if you don't like things. I get his point. There's a lot of good valid points he has. I do disagree on the TNA one. Kurt Angle was the only one ex-WWE guy who probably could have gotten a phone call, but he probably refused to and just was comfortable in TNA. Because honestly, at Kurt Angle best, and we could debate that. I mean, anybody who's listening and watching, but Kurt Angle's best highlights of his career has been in TNA, majority more than WWE.
Kurt Angle spent more time in TNA than he did in the WWE, but everybody's going to consider Kurt Angle a WWE guy because he started in the WWE,
Yeah. No, yeah, totally. I mean, I get that, and then his, him mentioning like Christian, Booker T, they're all waiting for like a callbacks. I mean, maybe so. It is an unfortunate.
Christian actually signed 3 contracts with TNA and renewed his contract with TNA before going back to the WWE. So that's why it's like, I don't know. I feel like that was a poor example. I understand Booker T. Booker T even said on his own podcast that he used TNA as a breather in his career because he was just going on the road all the time. He needed a little step back and just was at TNA for the paycheck.
Yeah.
And eventually they go back to WWE. But guys like Christian, they did have passion for TNA. Guys like Jeff Hardy, who went to TNA, and I'm not talking about his 2010 run, but in 2004, like these were guys who were given opportunities after their contract was up to go back to the WWE, but they resigned. You know what I mean? So I do feel like it's a case-by-case scenario. What up, Nick?
What up, Nick? What's going on, man? Ring Fanatics Podcast, always killing it. Christian would have safe singles career, or we'll tell you, either run in WWE. Yeah, I mean,
I agree with that.
I agree with that.
He was a mid-carder in WWE. He was a fucking NWA champion in TNA. So,
I mean, for me, Tony Khan, I you could say the first year and a half, 2 was in mix in between both, ex-WWE guys and your own that were from New Japan, like the Elite. And, you brought in homegrown talent from NW, that came from like NWA, Impact, or all that. I mean, we're seeing it now, what Tony Khan's doing. We're seeing that he's now focusing on the young talent. We're seeing that as of right now towards the end of the year. I think the fact is he knows that all of us critique on his booking. And even I think he was on some podcast that he mentioned, I kind of want to make the booking kind of like WCW. Just put 2 matches together and, let them tell the story. You got from 2 different promotions. I'm like, oh, my God, yeah, he came from this country. Like, I get that, but we're not in those WCW eras no more. And that's where he needs to get over that,
That shit didn't even fly back then. I mentioned on the podcast, 2 weeks ago, that I'm not even covering WCW no longer on the Wrestling Delorean because that shit is boring. And the reason why I found that shit boring is because of that same fact that there was no story besides the NWO. You just had random matches just to say, this is a good wrestler and this is a good wrestler. They're going to have a great match. And then that's it, week in, week out. And if it wasn't fucking Hulk Hogan or Macho Man, you wasn't having a storyline. So that shit didn't work. You can't. Why would you take booking ideas from the company that died? You know what I mean? Why not? I don't know. The way I see it is, no disrespect to WCW. Like, I'm sure there's a lot of WCW fans. I was never one of them. But I'll tell you this right now. I think Tony Khan would be better suited making more stories and storylines to make you want to see a matchup between two really good wrestlers instead of just saying, "Oh, here's a random dream match every fucking week."
Yeah, that's always been for me the key issue. That's always going to be the issue with them, and I hope like I said, I hope 2023. That's the one thing that AEW needs to do. Like I said, you don't have to be WWE. It's not even WWE. It's fucking soap opera, general. I mean, every soap opera television show has a fucking story. It tells you right there and then. Just make it your own story and just have people to be invested in like, oh, I got to tune in next week because I want to know what's going to happen. You want to leave someone questioning or out of breath or, just all the above. It's just like how WWE's done it, which is why they label themselves sports entertainment. I know AEW is more about pro wrestling, and I'm not like hating on it at all, but add a little spice to it, add the wrestling to it, and stop. One thing I do agree on: stop relying on your former WWE guys. Don't pick them up if you're not going to use them. Don't pick them up just because, hey, you know what? I need this guy. Screw it, a name for it. No, you want to be a second alternative, right? Make your second alternative with your young roster. Help them build them up. What you're doing now. It took you this long for you to build these guys, and now you're giving them the opportunity. Two guys I can mention right now. One who's a world champion, MJF, which it was already given, and the other guy that is finally getting television time, and that's Ethan Page. And the third person, Ricky Starks. So those are your three guys that you're building right now, which I'm happy for because they're getting their time on television. So, yeah, I'm hoping that Tony Khan can see that and stop, get over that hump with former talents.
Let me ask you this. What's your thoughts on, I don't know if we're going to talk about this later on in the show, but what's your thoughts on next week's AEW having a completely different look and having a revamped look or whatever that they said, like a new fresh coat of paint?
I'm just looking. I think for me, honestly, they're looking for a TV deal. I think next year is their last year with. I don't know if they signed 2 years. I mean, if they did, then they're good to 2024, maybe 2025. But I feel that, of course, they needed this. I feel the network probably called them on it. You need to change it. I mean,
I just hope that it's not going to be too WWE looking because right now it looks like the new color scheme is red and blue. Like it looks kind of like the WWE main event show, the way they have like the red and blue. That shit looks like WWE main event. And I feel like those are two colors that if you're a wrestling company, you want to stay away from because red and blue belongs to fucking Raw and SmackDown. You know what I mean? Like when you think of the red ropes, you think of Raw. When you think of the blue ropes, you think of SmackDown. That's why I feel like that color scheme might be the wrong move, but it all depends on how it's going to look. I do feel like 2023 starting with a new look will be interesting, but I don't really think the problem is the way the show looks. I think the problem lies with the booking of the show. So
that's what it is. This is only the booking. That's all. See, Ron could change their look. They're trying to change. Yeah, very true. I mean, we'll have to wait and see.
I'm all for them changing their look. I just would have stayed away from the red and blue.
Oh yeah, definitely. And of course, we do have on New Year's Day. Just to remind everybody, make sure go to Pro Wrestling Noah because New Year's Day, of course, there were some videos already. Nakamura already in Japan, so he's ready for the main event as he will be facing the Great Muta, the GSC Noah New Year's 2023. The card is stacked. I've been seeing it, everything. Man, I'm excited for Noah. They're gonna have great matches in the card. You have the return tag team of Marufuji and Kenta. That's going to be exciting, I think. Oh, my God, I can't wait. And, of course, you have the GAC world title, Kiyoma defending it against Keno, which is like – this fucking reminds me of straight Naito and Okada at his young age. This is what it reminds me of these two guys. I mean, I know that they're their own entities, but I'm excited. There's a lot of great wrestling coming up this New Year's weekend, ladies and gentlemen. Tune in for that from Noah to see Nakamura and Great Muta because I will be tuning in on New Year's Day, and I'm looking forward to it.
It would be dope if Nakamura comes out to his old New Japan song.
That would be a fire if he does.
Hell yeah.
But you're excited, though. Are you excited for this one?
Am I excited? Bro, I'm more excited about this match than the fucking ball dropping on New Year's Eve, all right? I am definitely excited for this fucking matchup. I I've been saying Nakamura going back to Japan would be fire, and now it's happening. So you know damn well I'm watching this shit.
That is right. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We are gonna. I can't wait. That right, Blue. Hell yeah. That's right. That's right, Blue. All right, it is time. Even though the director ones ain't here, but we're gonna do it just director night, very brief. But it is time, ladies and gentlemen. You know what time it is, right? Let's do it.
It's time! It's time! It's Vader time!
That is right. Dynamite that happened 24 hours ago, of course, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, man, I am looking forward to speak about this. Dynamite did a good job. Denver crowd got me going. I enjoyed them. Like, man, I'm really happy for Colorado. At least, especially with the weather, all the situations that's been going on. But, man, Jesus, man. All I know is that this crowd was great. They did great overall in the ratings, 876 and points. I think 1823. I believe it was on the demographics, 1849. So they did good. But I'm excited. I'm happy for them. So let's get into it. Very brief, momentarily. The opening matchup, of course, Brian Danielson or Bryanson. Director ain't here. I wish he was. But he ain't here. But break it down. New Year's Smash. Break it down. Opening matchup. Give us your take.
This was a good matchup, and I'm very happy with Ethan Page getting more opportunities to show what he could do on TV. Ethan Page is very underrated, and I think that he's a fucking future world champion. Whether AEW wants to fucking see that or not, I see that. But him and Bryan Danielson had some really good chemistry. It was a little weird. I still don't know what the dynamic is between the what's it called? The Firm and MJF, because they turned on MJF and now MJF is using them as pawns or whatever. Like, all I know is this matchup was dope. Bryan Danielson and Ethan Page had good chemistry. I thought it was a great way to open up the show, and I just am happy that Ethan Page is getting more opportunities to be on TV.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think it was a good matchup. Great opening. I liked the MG. Hey, this is the only chick I was able to fight in Colorado, man.
You look like Shotzi Blackheart with black hair.
Hey, I was gonna say that. I was gonna say that. Like, oh man, love you, man. Oh, it is. It's like a fucking Shotzi. I was like, is that Shotzi's sister or what? Shotzi, man, you had a sister. I didn't know. But yes, I mean, great match. I love Ethan Page, man. I'm glad he's getting his fucking moment of shine. I know he lost. I don't care. But he's getting – look at this shit. This is what I'm talking about. I've been begging for this for how many – I don't know how many – for so long I've been digressing, and I'm happy that he's on. So, man. I'll tell you what. But I enjoyed it. I mean, we said it. It's going to happen. Of course, the BCC – let's get into the next match. All right, here we go. All right, top flight, baby, versus, of course, Moxley and Claudio Castagnoli. This match was, man, hard hitting. I like the fact that Claudio and Moxley are really putting over these two these two incredible athletes. I like the momentum that the crowd was just really so into. Like, oh my god, yeah, like they kicked out. Even Claudio was. I don't know, man. Are we seeing a little heelish here from BCC? Are we going to see them turn heels? What's going on here? But I liked it. All I can say is that I really enjoyed this.
Ruthless aggression
Out of Claudio, because I haven't seen that in quite some time. He got upset. So I was really happy about that.
Beat the shit out of this boy.
Yes, he did. Take it away, Deniro.
I love this matchup, yo. This was a great clash of styles. You had the two brawlers versus the two high flyers, and the more I see Top Flight, the more I'm really loving this team. Like, I love what they did against the Kingdom at the Ring of Honor Final Battle pre-show. That was a really good matchup. I feel like Top Flight could be a future tag team champions, but right now there was nothing they could do that could stop Claudio and Moxley from just beating the shit out of them. Especially when Claudio was hitting him with the fucking hammer. Yo, Claudio, I think he actually knocked out Darius Carter because there was numerous times in this matchup where he's picking him up and Darius is just fucking. He's like, and Claudio's like, "The fuck do I do? Is he really like you have to pick him up?" Like it was like 2 minutes of the shit. I'm like, "Yo, is he really hurt?"
Oh, and I thought the same way. I'm like, "Oh shit!" And you can just tell his brother's like, "Is he all right?" What? And all I can see is this Moxley out of nowhere, the Death Rider outside of the ring. Like, oh my god, oh man, this is the deadliest. I see these two individuals to go at it with Top Flight.
Nah, yeah. All I know is Darius from Top Flight. What's his name? Darius?
It's just Darius and Dante Martin.
Yeah, Darius Martin, right?
Yeah, Darius.
Yeah, Darius got knocked the fuck out. That's all I know. Like fucking like Chris Tucker said, you got knocked the fuck out because Claudio picked that fucking lifeless body up like 3 times and Darius wasn't doing shit about it. But really good matchup. I do like the fact that Claudio and Moxley did give shine to Top Flight. So really cool. Great clash of styles.
Oh yeah, definitely. All right, now we move on to this, of course, matchup. It was a quick squash. However, though, I didn't put the talents here. On the overlay, but the aftermath, we saw, of course, Big Bill, and congratulations, Big Bill. Of course, he's engaged with what's her name? One of the backstage
Lexi Nair or some shit.
Yeah, congratulations, Big Bill. Morrissey. I hate calling. Why am I calling Big Bill, man? I'm like, no. But congratulations. I'm really happy for you. Of course, versus, they went up to the ring, saw Hook, and I'm so curious to hear everybody in the chat, whoever's watching. I was waiting for something to finally happen, and it was about to, and he picked him up. Why are they making Hook so strong, man? They're really making him like his father, isn't he? Somehow, you're the advocate here. Yes, Dinero, you need to break this down. What the hell they're doing? Why would you do that? Like, this guy's a huge man. I just don't get it. That's just me being realistic.
His father was Taz. Taz used to fucking suplex big ass. Well, first of all, everybody is bigger than Taz. Taz was a small ass dude, and Taz would fucking suplex any motherfucker in the ring with him. So it's believable that he would give down his little superpower to fucking Hook because, shit. Everyone's talking about, Hook can't do it until he actually picked the big man up and everyone in the crowd popped. So I'm all for this because that motherfucking crowd loved it. So if the crowd loves it, then, I don't find no issue with it. And it's not like it's not believable because at one point he had Big Bill up and he was holding him up and that's all strength. So you got to give it to him. If he could actually do it, then it's believable.
All right, I'll give you that. I'll give it to you. It just is me. I'm just like, oh my god, I just can't believe it. So it's just for me. I'm just like, fuck, Big Bill, do something. Jungle Boy had to do. Oh yeah, with the course when he came in and yes.
Word. Taz was throwing around Bam Bam Bigelow. I have no problem with fucking Big Bill taking a fucking T-bone hookplex, not a Tazplex, a hookplex.
A hookplex, not a Taz, but a.
It sounds like a place you go to work out. I'm going to the Hookplex to go work out. Let me go grab my fucking protein shake. I'm heading to the Hookplex.
Oh, wow. Oh, shit, yeah. I'm heading to the Hook, ladies and gentlemen. So I want to go hook out this Hook. And, yes.
I'm here all night, folks.
We're here all night, gentlemen. All right. And let's see, and we get, of course, match number 6, Falls Count Anywhere. Of course, Death Triangle versus the Elite. Man, this match was, all I can say is Lucha Bros are always putting a banger fucking matches. I have to give credit to the Elite 2. They have done nothing but got us invested and got us to say, at first, why fucking best out of 7 series is happening. And I can literally, turn around and say, I'm happy that these are happening because I cannot wait for the conclusion to happen. Match 7 in Los Angeles, how Stone Cold would say it. I'm excited for this, but this was a banger, bro. I have to say it was a banger. And yes, this was very, very...
That was Uzi.
It was Uzi, okay? So don't get mad because it is...
It is decided.
Sorry, Tribal Chief. I have to use it for you. I have to use it. But yes, this match...
Banger after banger after banger after banger after banger after banger after banger.
It was after banger. All is that, Jesus, man. Ray Phoenix took that knee from Kenny Omega and flipped over like, how's it feel? Oh!
That was nasty.
I was just, oh my God. Now it's going to match 7, and now it's going to Escalera de la Muerte. So
no one knew it was going to get there.
It was going to happen. Man, break it down, De Niro. I want to hear your thoughts on this one.
I thought this was a great matchup, but like it doesn't matter the I don't know, like I feel like it doesn't matter the stipulation at this point. They keep on playing on great matches and they're great to watch, but I just feel like we're getting a little too much. This is why I never was a fan of best of 7 series. Like you get the same match week in and week out, and even though you switch up the stipulation a little bit, it's still seeing the same 6 guys in the ring with each other. So like as good as this was, I'm not gonna lie, like I really enjoyed it. I'm sure fucking in LA, that fucking, I keep on cursing. Sorry about that. That
Why?
ladder
Who
match.
cares? We're TVMA.
All right, well, that fucking shit ass ladder match is gonna be fucking insane.
I love it.
You're gonna blow the fucking roof off the bitch.
Wonderful.
Oh, there you go. See, even
No, but yeah, like I'm sure it's gonna be insane. But it's like I'm waiting for this to be over because I want to see what's next for both the Elite and what's next for the Death Triangle. So
I mean, I think it has to happen. It has to be the House of Black.
I hope
It
so.
has to be. I mean, I don't know why would they really, really delay on it. I think it should happen. It should be the House of Black. There are 2 things that can happen here. Because I did not mention, I don't think we didn't mention, how Dax Harwood started his podcast and, he gave
Good
his
episode. I heard it today. It was a fucking good episode.
Really? Okay. Well, you know what? Go ahead. Break it down first and give because I'm pretty sure you made a comment and then CM Punk replied.
I didn't see the reply. I didn't see the reply by Punk.
Okay, but go ahead and I'll tell you what was the reply. Simple words. He used 3 letters, but go ahead.
What was those 3 letters?
Duh. That's what he used. I'm serious. He put DUH, duh. And but break it down to what a Hardwood would say about Punk and yeah, man, go ahead.
He basically said that a lot of the fucking, a lot of the stories going around that CM Punk was this old bitter guy who didn't want to help was bullshit. Like CM Punk was constantly giving back to the fans, constantly giving back to the wrestlers backstage, going as far as giving fucking $500 Starbucks gift cards to all the females in the locker room. He was requesting to not be the champion just so he could have fun, but he said he understood why Tony Khan would want to put the title on him. And even after the whole brawl out, like he called Dax Harwood and told him what happened because Dax was already in the hotel, and Dax, he offered to come help CM Punk clean up and everything. And CM Punk was like, nah, don't worry about it. It died down. Don't worry about it. And it just sounded like we got that other side of the story where there was a lot of wrestlers that CM Punk was helping out. There was a lot of young guys that CM Punk wanted to take under his wing and help out. And it did seem like he was there for the right reasons. So if what Dax is saying is to be true, and be believed, CM Punk was
Believe. Sorry, I had to get that in.
Word, but CM Punk is not the problem. if it's true, you know what I mean? Bo Dallas is the man. Shouts Uncle Howard.
I just had to do that.
No, but so I mean, he ended it with Dax being. He ended it with a plea that CM Punk, the Young Bucks, and Kenny Omega are able to all be in the same locker room, because he said AEW needs CM Punk just like they need the Young Bucks, just like they need Kenny Omega, and it's not just for them, like, fuck their ego. It will be for the betterment of professional wrestling. Like, this is what's going to get their grandkids fucking fed, not just their ego. So I don't know what CM Punk is saying duh to, but I'll tell you this right now. If Dax Hardwood sounded very sincere, if he is to be believed, CM Punk wasn't as big of an issue as some of the dirt sheets made him out to be.
Interesting.
It definitely seemed like CM Punk was more happy to be there. And then at the end, even with the Hangman Page situation where Hangman Page went off script or went into business for himself, Dax Hardwood said that when CM Punk got backstage, he said that was an awesome promo. And all CM Punk said about it was, I feel a type of way about it. It wasn't like he was fucking bitter or throwing a fit or fucking angry. He just seemed like he was upset a little bit. So I don't know. It's weird. We will never know because we're not backstage, right? We will never know the true side of the story, but you have the people who say that CM Punk was more to himself and always seemed like he didn't want to be there. And then you have people like Dax Hardwood who's saying that, no, CM Punk did have friends. He did want to be there. He helped a lot of the young guys. Like he said, Anthony Bowens. He said Preston Vance. Of course, FTR, MJF, Wardlow. All these people were in CM Punk's corner because CM Punk was making sure that he was letting them know that he's there for them. CM Punk, he took the whole Pinnacle out for dinner because he said, hey, I'm about to start a feud with you guys, and I am grateful for you guys to want to be in a fucking feud with me. So I'm taking you guys out to dinner. So he took Shawn Spears, MJF, and FTR out to dinner. That doesn't sound like a guy who's bitter to me. That sounds like a guy who's happy to be there. And that's coming from someone who's talking a whole lot of shit about CM Punk all 2022. So mark it down. On the last episode of Circle Debate, I was wrong. CM Punk is the fucking man. Best in the world. It's clobbering time.
Wait, what?
Let's fucking go. Hey, yo, what the fuck?
I don't know, because I'm gonna see it to believe it. But in regards for the Adam one, okay, I think that's bullshit because Punk called him out on the scrum. Then why would he say that then? If he said it was a good promo, all right, the promo was good, and then
Dax said that it was a good promo, and CM Punk said he felt a type of way about it.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Yeah.
See, you now you clarified to me. Okay, yeah. Thank you. I thought for a moment it was like CM Punk.
Everyone backstage didn't notice that Hangman went off script, so everyone was just like, "Wow, that was amazing! You got so much emotion from the crowd." And CM Punk was like, "No, I didn't really like it," and never told Dax why. But then it came out that it was because Hangman went off script.
Ah, okay. So
and
now
also
we know.
Dax said that Colt Cabana is a bit of an asshole, but
all of a fucking sudden, Colt Cabana is an asshole, right? Wow. Okay. Yeah. Now, okay. In regards to this trios, two scenarios could happen because something tells me, and I hope it is true, if it comes to fruition. Because if it does, then I will literally say a round of fucking applause because you fooled us all. You kept kayfabe alive. And besides MJF doing it, if Punk could make it happen, make it work out, could he be the one in FTR cost the Elite coming up the last match for the trios title? He could be the one, and then have Lucha, the Death Triangle retain. They go after the House of Black, have FTR and Punk feud with the Elite. I'll be happy with that if that happens. And I will literally praise Punk because he fucking fooled us.
It's easy though. It is easy to pull this off as a work because CM Punk injured himself in the match with Moxley and was said to be out for 8 months after he at All Out. He injured his bicep and he tore it, and they say he's going to be out for 8 months. So it's easy to stay at home and not be at the show, and everyone thinking, oh, he got fired or he's no longer there. That's easy because he's already injured. He's going to be home anyway. So, I mean, after the 8 months, like All Out was what? June? Not June. It was September?
September.
So September, October, November, December, 3 months. If in 5 months CM Punk comes back, then we will know it was a work. And the only reason why CM Punk wasn't there was because he was healing up from his injury.
Very, very true.
So it might happen. And I'll tell you this right now, CM Punk and FTR versus Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks could main event any pay-per-view around the world. And that would be the most talked about matchup in wrestling in the year of 2023 if they're able to pull that off. Just because this was the most talked about story in AEW all of 2022.
Agreed.
So
if they can make it happen, I mean, like I said, if they fooled us, I will be shocked. But then I'll praise them because, that kayfabe was, the breaking kayfabe, everything, that shit is already obsolete. Delete obsolete. But MJF is trying to keep it going. So imagine if this does happen. I'll be like, all right. Yep, I gotta do it. I will be.
Son of a bitch.
I actually would be happy. I wouldn't be mad. I'll be like, thank God if the kayfabe is still somehow alive and it's still going fucking strong. But yes, all right. This is listen. Oh man, of course we got the Acclaim segment there. That man, I can tell you, I like this fucking rap battle. What is going on? Broadcast, my brother, what's going on, man?
What up?
Future, he's the future. Shout out to you. I hope your holidays are great. Happy New Year's to you too. I know it's coming up pretty soon, man. Shout out to Australia, of course. Love you guys. Great fucking, great listening, people out there. I love it. Let's see. That's why. Okay, yes, easy with a bang. It's correct. But hey, Mr. LOG, Lord Sadat over here. I want to hear your take on this one because these guys, they went from Global Force to TNA to wrestling to Kurt Angle's wife. His wife. Woo! Wow. And even to
this shit was ether. This was fucking ether. I don't know if you know fucking what I'm talking about when I say ether, but Nas murdered Jay-Z and Ether, and fucking Max Caster murdered Double J and Jay Lethal. Talk about Macho Man Randy Savage and all that. Yo, fucking insane, bro. This was their best fucking rap. I'll tell you that much. I love this shit. But it did ruffle some feathers because Karen Jarrett, Kurt Angle, they're on Twitter, they yapping. Kurt Angle's like, move on. I mean, shit. Max Caster, he knows how to fucking get heat. Whether he's a babyface or a heel, he knows how to get heat, and I love it.
I fucking enjoyed it. I had no issue with it at all. Oh, man. I fucking enjoyed it. I was not mad about it. I think, did Kurt Angle respond to Karen because Karen was the one that said something?
Like, no, Kurt Angle responded to Max Caster.
What did he say? Because I'm curious. What did he say?
Let me see if I can pull it up because it was something where he said Max and then hashtag move on. Like, when you're referencing something from 12 years ago, move on, Max, or some shit like that.
Oh my God, he got offended because of that. I would have got offended. I would have been like, thanks, buddy. You keep me relevant still.
Word. It ain't like your fucking podcast is keeping you relevant. That shit sucks, Kurt. I love you, though.
I love you, Kurt Angle, but unfortunately, your podcast is not the best. I'm sorry. I really prefer to do, and I really prefer this than the Bruce Pritchard or Eric Bischoff, which I love Eric Bischoff podcast. He's straight out, and I love that guy.
Yeah.
Shout out to Eric Bischoff. I know that there's certain stuff that he probably bullshits, but hey, sometimes the guy could be right.
I can't find the tweet, but yeah, let me see if I could Google it. But yeah, he said for Max Cassidy to move on.
Yeah, I saw the hashtag move on, but I don't remember what was it exactly. But man, I was like, oh my God, he did not just say that. I honestly was not mad about it. I was happy. Yeah, you're right, bro. This is what is going on, Johnny? Figure of 2022. That's tough, man. You know what? We didn't even add that to our awards. But
what was your favorite figure?
Mm-hmm.
That fucking Roman Reigns Ultimate figure is fire.
Yeah, it is. I don't have it, but I
don't know if you can see it. It's a little blurry.
Yeah.
Let me take off the fucking filter. Hold up.
No worries. But you can read it out to us. Go for it.
There we go.
Let's see. Oh, when you got to use my name to get heat after 12 years, move on. Come on, Kurt. They're making you relevant again, Kurt. Don't get mad. Come on, man.
Kurt's a little butthurt.
Yeah, he's a little butthurt. But you know what, Kurt? Guess what?
Nobody cares. Nobody
cares. You butthurt, Kurt. I'm sorry. Nobody does. All right. And then of course let's move on. We got the women's matchup, of course, the tag team matchup. Anna J. Mello versus Willow Nightingale and Ruby Soho. So it was a good match. It was okay. Willow, the girl, I can't wait what her future in AEW is more. I love to see her in Athena. I think that'll be a good program. Willow has the charisma. Yeah, she has the charisma. She could do something. Look, I'm not saying that Jade could lose to Willow. I don't think she's ready yet. I think she needs more of a push. But maybe it could happen later on in the future. But right now, I'm happy for Willow. She's getting her spot and she's getting TV time. The same with Ruby Soho. I just need you and I said this. I think all of us did. We mentioned that they need to move away from the story to end, to fucking drop it, get her over with, move on, put Ruby, maybe with Athena as well, to have to do something. Tay Bello, they got stripped from the mixed tag champions, her and Saudi, because she decided to show up to work today. I mean, that day, instead of going to Mexico and fought a great matchup, which shout out to Abismo Jr. and Flamita Blade for winning the newly crowned mixed tag team title for AAA. But I would have gone to Mexico and gone to work over there instead of, how many minutes was this? Was not more than 10?
I would say it's like 7.
Right? Not even, Jesus. Tony Khan, what is wrong with you?
That's fucking bullshit.
That's bullshit, all right? Stop bullshitting me a bullshit, all right? That's right. No, I'm bullshit.
Can't bullshit a bullshitter.
You can't bullshit a bullshitter, I tell you that. You're damn right. Damn. That's right. You already know. But man, break it down, brother. Take your take on this one.
I mean, this was a good matchup, but it really didn't do much for me. Like, I feel like Ruby Soho deserves better. And yeah, this feud with the JAS is like, why is it that every member of JAS, when they get into a feud, that feud is for fucking ever?
Jericho.
Again.
No,
you know what I mean? Like, that feud is always forever, man. And I feel like it's time to move on. Like, Ruby Soho has all the makings to be a champion, so move on. Willow Nightingale, I feel like she needs a little bit more work, and I would like to see her in Ring of Honor more than AEW, but we'll see. Overall, though, the match was okay. This is why we need multiple women's matches on the show, too, because when you have a matchup that's just okay, it's like that's the best showcase for the women in a week. Like, that's a little weird.
Yeah, man. I think we've all been fighting for this for quite some time already. I don't know what the hell is going on. It is unfortunate. Unfortunate. All right, main event time. Main event time. That is right. TNT Championship. Of course, Samoa Joe versus Wardlow. Of course, we did see earlier on, there's a couple of segments that we're missing out, but we have to get to, of course, what we need to get to. Because they're the sports entertainers. That's right.
Entertainers.
But this matchup, good story, I would say. Of course, in the end, we did see Samoa Joe got the win, of course. Earlier, like I was mentioning, that he hit Wardlow with the lead pipe, causing him to be questionable for the main event, but he still walked over there. Wardlow, just a little bit of advice. Try to learn how to sell a little bit more, because it looks like you weren't studying much, buddy. I don't know. I mean,
my man went from selling the leg injury, then he did a fucking whisper in the wind.
Thank you.
How you go from whipping to fucking hopping on to the fucking top rope like it's nothing?
Was he holding his knee after that? No, he wasn't, right?
No.
He wasn't. Oh, Jesus.
And I don't want heel Liz to get after me for this one, but I am happy that Samoa Joe won this matchup. I'm happy that Samoa Joe beat his ass. And I'll tell you why. Because Samoa Joe is a fucking legend, one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. And I feel like his run in WWE was very stop, start due to the injuries. And this is probably Samoa Joe's last run in professional wrestling because he's been around for like the last 20 years. So I love that we're getting a fucking monster in Samoa Joe again if this is the last run he has on top.
Very, very true. Indeed. Agreed. I know Liz is probably...
Tell me he didn't just say that.
Oh, yes, he did.
Like, we were cool, De Niro, but Block...
Oh, I'm pretty sure
loyal to Wardlow.
In her heart, she's
you're lying.
Guess what, Liz? He's not lying.
Fuck!
He's not lying. He is not lying. I hope she's in the comments. Right. All hail the king of television. Sorry, not the sorry, Liz. Clip of the night for you, Liz. We have to sing this clip, but the one thing is, this story's going to continue. As eventually it's going to go down to at Revolution. I feel that's when Wardlow will regain the TNT title. I like the king of television, Joe. I said it since day one. I really was happy for it. But you need to build Wardlow, man. You had the momentum going, and then like what the fuck happened? Like, it's just what happened? Jesus. I mean,
I'll with that.
We need that Wardlow going. You don't want it to die. You don't want it to stop going. You want it to keep going. Die.
It's starting.
Right? But see, this is booking at its best. Where they fuck up time after time after time after time. TK, you know what to do, man. You need to start fixing that shit up, man. I don't know what the hell. Look, man, even Jade
here with Jade Cargill and the baddies.
First and foremost, Tony, cut the shit. First and foremost, Tony, cut the shit. Tony.
Cut the shit, man.
Tony,
you need to cut the shit. You need to start booking your
that shit.
Right? Yeah. You need to start doing that, man. Oh my God. But yes. There you have for AEW, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, it was okay show. I'm looking forward for next week. I'm looking forward for Jericho and Starks. I think that's where I'm looking forward to how that matchup's going to be. I know they announced Samoa Joe and Darby Allin for the TNT title. Then now with Darby came, which we forgot to mention, Darby came out after, hit him with the skateboard, got his revenge, ended the show that way. But we don't know what's gonna happen. What's gonna happen after? I mean, we're gonna know, of course. See, this is my other issue. If this happens, General, I will be pissed off. if they add, and this is not disrespecting Darby Allin, but they add Darby into the fucking storyline at Revolution Triple Threat again, this is how you know that Tony Khan cannot rely on his fucking talent. He needs, this is ridiculous. This is twice you're doing it to Wardlow. And that's the only thing I would defend Wardlow. You can't give him a fucking one-on-one main event matchup.
Word.
Like, not a main event, you know what I mean? But, like, to be, like, so one-on-one. This is that you have fear for this guy, or what's going on? You know, I'll be upset, honestly. And I hope they don't go to that route.
No, I hope, to be honest, and I like Darby, I hope Samoa Joe beats him again next week, and then we're going to get Wardlow versus Joe one-on-one. I don't think Darby has to be a part of this feud. I think that if Darby has anything, it's just going to be one more match against Joe. You know, maybe Darby comes a little closer to beating him, but Joe wins.
Absolutely. Absolutely, man. Oh, man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is that time. So, no, it's not over. No, it's time, ladies and gentlemen.
Roll out the red carpet.
Roll out the red carpet, because it is our first ever, ladies and gentlemen. I'll let the video explain for itself, but I'm waiting for the video to upload because there's so much video. But it is so much video that we have here on this StreamYard, of course. Shout out to everybody who's still sticking on. But it is time for the first ever annual event happening of all time. And this is, don't thank me, just thank De Niro. This is all De Niro right here. I'm giving him the credit because this is all him right here, baby. It's all him. That's why I love him. That's why I love him. But yes, here we go. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, the first ever annual the DeLorean Debate Awards, ladies and gentlemen. I want to welcome everybody here. And tough crowd today, man. Tough crowd. I mean, shit. Let's take a joke, man. Come on, take a joke, man. Okay, never mind. They're not taking a joke. But yeah, I want to thank everybody for coming. Thank you so much, you know. That's right. That's right. Of course. So, ladies and gentlemen, first ever annual of the DeLorean Debate Awards, where we're taking throughout all of 2022. No, we're not the PWI starting from this year to none of that. No. None of that. No. So this is our top. We chose 10 categories here. Each category gave, of course, their own. And so we go individually. And oh man, it's not a ropey, but I dig it. No, it's not a ropey. Of course it's not. But yes, I mean, right here we're basically gonna give, of course, our categories that we chose, the top, our top 10 categories. So we're gonna start from 10 to 1, of course. So we're gonna start off with the first one here, ladies and gentlemen. So let's damn, where are my index cards? Let me see. Jesus Christ. Where's my tie, damn it? Damn you, woman. Oh no, she's part of it. But yeah, let's start with the first category of this evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is brought to you by, of course, Mr. DeLorean himself, Mike De Niro. That's right. All right. And let's take it away with the first category. Comeback of the year. That is right. It is comeback of the year, ladies and gentlemen. And you know what? We gotta make this gold standard here, man. We don't need this. We gotta make it gold. Let's make it gold, for God's sakes. Yes, let's do it gold. There you go. Comeback of the year. All right. Comeback of the year. So let's start off. Well, let's start off with your pick, De Niro. So let's go ahead and drum roll, please.
My winner second year is Stone Cold Steve Austin.
What? Stone Cold Steve Austin. Stone Cold.
Oh, hell yeah. You know, I know a lot of people probably gonna put Saraya there, which amazing comeback. So glad to see her back in the ring after all she went through. But shit, the little kid in me who grew up wanting to fucking flip off my teacher because of Stone Cold Steve Austin was so fucking happy to see Steve Austin come back. You know, so much happened in 2022 that people forget that Stone Cold Steve Austin came out of retirement this year and main events at WrestleMania against Kevin Owens and was a hell of a moment. Comeback of the year, the Rattlesnake, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Absolutely. And you know what? That's my pick as well, too. I'm not going to say yes. It is my pick, too. The return of the year. I know there's so many picks out there for the year. Which I'm going to give, let's see. It got to be, no. Okay.
My world.
Oh, my God. I have to play this because he just did something that I did not thought he was going to.
No. Mm-mm. No. Hell no. I refuse. No.
I refuse to say that Jeff Jarrett's comeback was that. No. What? Hell no.
Do you have any runner-ups? Because I have a runner-up besides Saraya.
Oh, it's comeback. Do I have a runner-up on this one? I do, but I want to hear yours. Go ahead. Give us yours.
The Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
Woo! Oh my God.
I mean, shit. Whether you want to shit on him or not, like, I didn't like the match, right? But Ric Flair sold out a whole fucking venue just because he was coming out of retirement. There's a lot of, there's a lot of praise you gotta give to that. But I think definitely it was either between Stone Cold or Saraya.
Stone Cold Saraya, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Who's your runner-up?
Well, I'll tell you right now, but I'm not being a slapnut, all right? No. And I'm not, no. It's just that I can't accept it. No. I just can't. I can't. I'm actually going to announce the director's pick.
Hey.
Because
Chris Kennedy.
That's right, because he's not here, and Matt Callis wasn't able to give us his. But it's okay. But I'm just trying to get the get the layover here for y'all so you can know who is the director's picks right here. I consider it was a runner-up. I don't want to go too much of saying, I don't want to I didn't want to say CM Punk, honestly. No. Don't get me wrong, it was a good comeback. It was a great story to tell, right? But do I want to talk about no. So it's just gonna be overall.
His comeback when he came back to wrestling or just from injury?
Yes. Come back
that
from
was
wrestling.
last year. It was 2021.
Was it 21? Oh yeah, shit, you're right. This is this year.
He came back from injury from this year, but then got injured in the match later.
Oh, you're right.
And then he hit the Young Bucks afterwards.
Yes. All right, let's get the director's pick, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it. All right, director, if you're watching this, play the drum roll for you. Here we go. Cody Rhodes. He chose Cody Rhodes, of course, right there. Cody motherfucking Rhodes. So Cody Rhodes made his return. WrestleMania. It did shock us because I thought he was not gonna, I didn't think he was gonna do it, and he finally did it. I am surprised that he actually came back. shout out to Cody, man. That video on Raw, he said, okay, I'm ready to come back. I'm like, cool, all right. So I'm looking forward of seeing, what to do. So I'm just really, really looking forward. Yes, that is good. So I would say Cody Rhodes for me too. I would say Cody Rhodes. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Any other final you have on this one, De Niro?
Nah.
You're like, nah. All righty. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's see here, and let's go on to the next category. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go on to the next category. Let's see here. Trying to get everything in place here. Bear with me, guys, because there's a lot of here that I have to do. And there we go. Let's start with the next category starting. It loads up very momentarily. There you go. Story of the year. Man, the floor is yours, now. What is your story of the year?
We're talking like stories, like news stories, right?
You tell me. This is your your concept.
News story. I think the biggest one had to be the story of Vince McMahon stepping down and leaving the WWE, because I never thought I'd see that. I thought that I would go to my grave and this old fuck would still be running WWE at like 154 years old, fucking still writing dumbass storylines, and he would outlive me. But that's not the case. Vince McMahon stepped down, and that's what made, in my opinion, 2022 the strangest fucking year in wrestling history. But my news story of the year is Vince McMahon is no longer a part of the WWE.
Okay. Well, it looks like I am with you too, because I picked as well. I think the biggest story was Vincent Kennedy McMahon is no longer in WWE. I think this is the one that got us like, what? Wait, what? I was in shock. I mean, even me. I mean, I was just like, why, Vince? Oh, Papa Vinny, you left us. Oh, Jesus. I mean, yeah. I'm with you too. I didn't think that this was going to be. I never thought that Vince McMahon actually will leave. And I'm with you too. I thought we were going to die in our graves and watch this man. But, I mean, Vince McMahon, he is, yes, Vince gone from WWE.
Wait, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I said, and then I think everyone could agree that the runner-up for news story of the year would be the brawl out with CM Punk talking shit and then getting into a fight with the Elite.
And as a matter of fact, is the pick right there.
Oh,
that was the director's pick. That's the director's pick. Is of course the AEW All Out Scrum Brawl Out. So that's yeah. That there goes your there goes your story of the year, ladies and gentlemen. Story of the year is the All Out Scrum Brawl. Yes. All right. Vincent Kennedy McMahon gone. Man, Jesus. All right. Now it's time to move on to the next category. Let's see here. We got the next category here in play. Bear with us, guys. In the meantime, let's see here. Where are we at? Numero 7, right? Number 7. What was number 7? Okay. There we go. All right. Number 7, ladies and gentlemen. Let me give you the category for number 7. Promotion of the year, ladies and gentlemen. Promotion of the year. All right. Just let me go ahead and get rid of this Vincent Kennedy man. But yes, De Niro, the floor is yours on this one. Who is your promotion of the year?
My promotion of the year is WWE because they had quite the turnaround. Not only did they have a very strong second half of the year, but they had amazing pay-per-views this year or premium live events. WrestleMania
live events.
Or WrestleMania night 1 and 2 were absolute bangers in my opinion. SummerSlam was fucking amazing in my opinion. Extreme Rules was amazing. War Games was amazing. WWE killed it. They brought back a bunch of guys. Triple H took the realms, and for the first time in years, in my opinion, the WWE was actually watchable. So I got to give it to WWE. No disrespect to AEW. I feel like AEW had a amazing 2021. This was more of a down year, but I feel like you got to go with the WWE.
Okay.
Big dub. The E.
The E, right? Well,
yeah.
I can tell you is, let's see. Give me 1 minute, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm just going between us right here, which is it's De Niro's pick, WWE, and also the directors. The director's pick is WWE. Okay, so there you have it. So they both chose WWE. All right. So let me see here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the year pick for me, the Devious One pick. I'll tell you, you guys are gonna be in shock because let's see here.
XPW.
Oh no. Love me some, yes, of course. But here is one. Let's see. But here's one that I want to talk about here, ladies and gentlemen, because they don't get talked about. And I think it's about time that they deserve some love here because, man, I tell you, no matter what, these people bring
banger after banger after banger after banger after banger after banger after banger.
And they do. And they don't get much love from this. And ladies and gentlemen, my pick for promotion of the year. Besides, I already chose. Well, I'm choosing these. And damn it, give me the drum roll. Damn it, drum roll. Stupid internet. That's Impact.
Woo!
Impact is the promotion of the year for me.
You had a hell of a year.
A hell of a year for Impact. And this is why the Forbidden Doors, they opened their doors to every promotion from New Japan, man, from of course AEW, Ring of Honor. I mean, you had Triple A as well, especially Triple A, CML, Noah. I mean, so much that Impact does not get credit at all for what they have done. And Impact has opened those entire doors throughout the whole 2022. This is where you saw the moment that Jay White kicked out, the Guerrillas of Destiny out of the Bullet Club. This is where you saw Josh Alexander put a hell of a banger matchup with Speedball Mike Bailey. This is where you saw for the first time in history that you saw women make history as well. The X divisions, and the King of the Mountains. There's so much that these women has done. It does not get credit what credit's supposed to be, given. So Impact to me was, promotion of the year.
And it's their 20th year this year, so definitely.
Exactly. And that's, man, I'm just like really, really, really like, come on, man. They deserve, they deserve they deserve that. And that was okay. All right. I think we haven't done moment of the year yet, right?
Nope.
All right. My apologies, everybody. I know we're a little bit disorganized, but this was last minute. We're doing everything here. But now it's time to move to the next category. And that is, of course, Dios mío. Bear with me here, guys. I'm trying to get everything here ready for y'all, because y'all need to see these videos right here. And that is the next category, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God! Moment of the year. That is right. Moment of the year. All right. So, De Niro, the floor is yours. What is your moment of the year? Drum roll.
Cody Rhodes returning to the WWE at WrestleMania in Dallas with the full fucking AEW theme song, the fucking, elevator entrance. Got to keep his name, got to keep his fucking everything. This was just awesome. My moment of the year was him coming out. Just the entrance alone was a fucking moment of the year for me.
Moment of the year for you, okay. So that's yours, Cody Rhodes, right?
Sir.
Let's see. Oh, okay. I'm with you too. I'm going to have to go with this one too. I think Cody for me is one. So I'm going to go ahead and type it here. So we got it's Devious one and De Niro's moment of the year is Cody Rhodes returning at WrestleMania. That is right. So, okay. I'm going to get to the director's pick. That's right. So, let's get into the director's moment of the year. So, I am typing it in right now because he is on vacation. So, and he surprised me with a pick. I'll tell you this. He really surprised me with his pick. I was shocked that he actually picked this. So, let me see if I get this drum roll going. Ladies and gentlemen. Drum roll again. Drum roll. He chose Bray Wyatt's return. He chose Bray Wyatt at Extreme Rules.
It's a good pick.
That was a good pick. I can't believe the director actually chose that. I was just like, wait, what? You actually chose Bray Wyatt? I swear, I thought he was going to choose MJF winning the belt, and he didn't. I am surprised that he chose Bray Wyatt's return. I'm surprised. I don't know how you feel. I mean, I feel that
was an amazing moment. I love it. I can't hate on it. That's a great pick.
That is a great pick for the director. Yes, director, good pick. Even Leo was.
I love it.
We do love it. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We do love it. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see here. We're trying to get through everything as much as we can. Jesus Christ. Let's see. When you're a producer here, you got to do a lot of things here. All right. Let's see. So that was the moment of the year. Now let's move on. Let's see here. That was moment of the year. All right. Now it's time to move on with the next category, ladies and gentlemen. And let me go ahead and actually get it right here for you guys. And there you go. Oh, wrong video. Jesus, you see, this is what happened, ladies and gentlemen. You're trying to get everything right, but it's so difficult. Here we go. That's the right one. Independent Wrestler of the Year, ladies and gentlemen. That is, we're not just talking about main roster, we're talking about independent circuit as well. So, De Niro, give you maybe female, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. This is both. It goes for male and it goes for female. So it's one of each. It's not just, overall. So this is one of each. So drum roll.
I get my picks here. I have it here on my phone. My pick. Speedball Mike Bailey. I don't know how you could go with anybody else. Mike Bailey traveled all over the Indies, went to every fucking promotion, and put on a banger everywhere he was. Fucking matches against Davey Richards. Matches against fucking everybody. He put on a banger against Juventud Guerrera. Speedball traveled the world and wrestled in every promotion and fucking killed it. So my indie wrestler of the year is Speedball Mike Bailey for sure.
What about? All right. So we got the male Speedball Mike Bailey, right? Now female, drum roll again.
It's hard, but I'm going to go with Alley Catch. I am
Alley Catch?
I'm a huge fan of what Alley Catch be doing in GCW. I think that she's a great wrestler. I think that I love her partnership with Effie, their team Bussy. I don't know if we can say that here, but Bussy.
Yeah. Why not? Man, do you forget that?
It's been 2 weeks.
Let me remind everybody.
The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
It is so weird that I have to, because you know what the thing is, I'm used to having to watch my mouth all day while I'm at work and not curse in front of people and shit. So I have to remember I can let loose a little bit here. But definitely Alley Catch is my female wrestler of the year.
Alley Catch. Okay. All right. Let's see. So let me put it right here, ladies and gentlemen. So let me put De Niro's picks right here. De Niro's independent wrestlers of the year. That is, of course, Alley Catch. Is it with a K or with a C?
K.
K, right? I knew it. And Speedball Mike Bailey. So that is your picks. Okay.
Yep.
Well, explain it very quick because someone's knocking the door. I'll be right back. Take over right quick. I'll be right back. My apologies, gentlemen. I'm trying to get this done. But go ahead.
No, I mean, Alley Catch doesn't just put in work against females. She does a lot of intergender wrestling as well, especially in her team with Effie in GCW. She had such a great year. Got to wrestle a lot of her heroes too. If you guys go all the way back to January when GCW had their show in the Hammerstein Ballroom, she had a phenomenal matchup against Ruby Soho in GCW. I believe the show's called World on GCW. Great matchup with Ruby Soho. Really cool to see Ruby Soho go to GCW. Later on in the year, she had a great matchup against Mickie James, who was traveling all around the world. So she did her thing. You know, Mickie James and her had a great matchup in GCW and also in Impact Wrestling. So, and it was also cool to see Allie Katch get that opportunity in mainstream promotions as well by putting on such great shows in GCW, having a shot with Impact Wrestling. She did some work with AEW at AEW Dark. So definitely got to go with that. And the reason why I picked Speedball Mike Bailey is because Mike Bailey, like I said, went all over the world, and everywhere he went, he put on a great matchup. He had banger after banger after banger. His matchup with Kenta was a fucking banger. His matchup with Davey Richards during WrestleCon, fucking banger. Let me tell you a story. I used to help run a promotion in New York City called Tier 1 Wrestling. And on the very first show, I had Speedball Mike Bailey in the main event. Speedball Mike Bailey went against this guy named Rude Boy Riley, who also was going against Luke Hawx and Tommaso Ciampa in the first show. And from the moment I met Speedball Mike Bailey, he was the most respectful person I've ever met in my life. He was such a sweetheart, down to earth. Then I know he had some visa issues trying to get working visa to wrestle in the United States. Didn't actually get that for a couple years. He was stuck in Canada. You know, shout out to people like Jeremy Prophet, who is constantly trying to fight the good fight to get the wrestlers in Canada to be able to get work in the United States. Speedball Mike Bailey was a wrestler who was stuck in Canada for years because of his visa issues. So definitely, you know, cool to see him finally back in the United States. But like I said, from when I remember working with him, by him being in the promotion that helped book Tier 1 Wrestling, to where he is now, he is night and day. How he grown so much as a wrestler is night and day. Like, he was a great wrestler back then when I worked with him in 2014, but he is even better now. He's well seasoned, and I feel like he's a world champion waiting to happen in Impact Wrestling. So definitely shout out to Speedball.
Absolutely. Shout out to Speedball Mike Bailey and Allie Katch. Let me show the pictures of them very momentarily because I feel bad not showing who they are, so people can get familiar with it. So I will put them here on display so you can see who they are, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm trying to get this done. I apologize for the delay for everybody. Jesus, this was last, you know, we were trying to get this done earlier today, but you know, work life, you know, work life gets to you. But I want to give you guys who are these individuals, and let me pull up a picture very momentarily. Yes, I do have a slow computer here because I have downloaded too much shit. That's probably why. But yes, let me pull it up here. So here we go. Let me put their pictures up here so you guys can see, and I'll give you mine momentarily. It's actually the director's and I's pick, but in the meantime, I will go ahead and give you the De Niro's picks here. Let me see. All right, here we go. All right, and here we go. Da-da-da-da. There you go. That is De Niro's picks. Speedball Mike Bailey. I don't disagree. I actually am with you, especially with Mike. You know, Speedball Mike Bailey. I think that man deserves to be spoken about, and it sucks that he doesn't really get talk up as much about. He's done his independent circuit in all over Canada. This man has been killing it overall, and when he came to Impact, I was really, really happy for him, and I'm glad that he got the momentum that he's getting. He's been having killer matches in PWG, and all over the independent circuit, even in GCW. How you mentioned about Allie Katch, she's done it as well. And you know, her Allie Katch, Effie, man, that's a strong tag team. That tag team really reminds me of Candice, and I know his. I shouldn't mention his name because I know because of the allegations to speak, but and that's what's his name? I forgot his name. Joey. Yes. That's what it kind of reminds me of, and I'm like, all right, cool. I mean, Darcy here, ladies and gentlemen. But yes, I love Allie Katch, what she's doing. She's put fantastic matches in, even though I don't watch ECW as much. But of what I see all over social media, she's done fantastic work. But man, I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you, De Niro. You made good picks on that one. Now it's time for the directors and my picks. That's right. Male and female is Viva Van and Nick Wayne. Those are the ones. Those are the ones that are independent wrestlers of the year. Viva Van has been killing it all over the independent circuit, everywhere. PCW, she's a PCW Ultra Women's Champion. She's the FSW Women's Champion. Man, she's the NTLL Women's Champion. She's Viva 5 belts. She has more than 3 belts. This woman has done it all, and her career has been going, performing in AEW as well. You know, and it's just been fantastic for her. And I'm happy that, you know, she's getting the recognition which she gets. She had a tryout as well at WWE, and I'm really, really happy for Viva. She's my favorite of all time in independent circuit women's. Sorry, Heather Monroe, but Viva is my girl, man. I love Viva to death. I got to know her. We had her here on the show. She is a phenomenal, fantastic woman. Everything what she does inside the ring, outside the ring, I commend this woman for everything that she's done in the sport of professional wrestling and outside of wrestling with family. Man, kudos to her, man. She is fantastic, and I wish nothing for her for the best and future for her in wrestling. So I'm looking forward for that for the future for Viva Van of 2023. I hope we see. I hope to see her in NXT, man. I hope we see her. I want to see her in NXT. I think she fits perfect there because of her style, the in ring, her charisma. She could fit there perfectly. Even maybe overall, maybe even in. Man, I would love to see her even in Stardom, Joshi Tokyo Pro. I would love to see her there. Oh, that'd be so much good shit to see. Nick Wayne, young man who still hasn't, who's already official AEW, but the thing he's done for Defy, for his father's, promotion, who's running it up there, Defy. But he's great work matches. A lot was the Hijo del Vecino. Oh man, that match was fire. That match was good shit. It was good shit. I tell you that it was good shit. But man, I was really happy for. I'm happy for. I got to meet Nick Wayne. He's another guy who has been over also at GCW. I mean, this guy has it, man. The guy has it. It's just that, he's not. Over the age yet, so he can start competing. But very, very soon, we will see that from Nick Wayne, and I'm really, really excited to see what he, for once he's already at age, then he could, head over to AEW and start putting banger of matches because this kid is another one to keep an eye on. Prodigy, he's a prodigy, man. And, shout out to these two guys, to these two athletes that are putting fantastic work. So these are directors picked as well. He's a big fan of Viva Van. And I think Viva and director will get along very well, especially when it comes to metal music, man. Oh, yeah. Keep in mind that Viva Van is a vocalist as well. So that's for sure. All right. Now it's time to move on to the next category, ladies and gentlemen. We're almost to the finish line. The category is coming up. So let me bring you on the next story that needs to be talked about here. All right. And here we go. The next category here. It is on. Rookie of the Year. Woo-hoo-hoo! Rookie of the Year, man. De Niro. John, because who is De Niro's Rookie of the Year, male and female, ladies and gentlemen? Drum roll, please.
Now, the way I judged Rookie of the Year was not if they're actually starting out wrestling, but their first years on television. So that's how I'm going to judge it. My Rookie of the Year for male is NXT's Carmelo Hayes. Absolutely amazing wrestler. The guy's going to be a fucking megastar. I can't wait to see him on the main roster. Love everything Carmelo Hayes is doing. And my female Rookie of the Year, I'm going to give it to Cora Jade. I think Cora Jade has a lot of upside. I think that Cora Jade is going to be a big star. And now that she's a heel, she really came into her own. And I think that she's going to be a huge star. So definitely going with Cora Jade and Carmelo Hayes, showing some love to NXT right now.
Oh, man. Wow. Carmelo Hayes and Cora Jade. Okay. I'm not mad at those picks. It makes sense what you said about Carmelo Hayes. It makes a lot of sense. Yeah, there's really nothing wrong I can say about that. Cora Jade, on the other hand, yeah, I mean, totally agree. She came in and, man, what a fucking fantastic year she had. I really did not expect her to go to the limit where she's at right now. I got to give it to you. I mean, Cora Jade has been killing it. Even her, I think her turning heel really helped elevate her a lot.
Yeah, for sure.
I know that we got used to the, to the skater punk chick. Like your, I don't want to get shit on this. I know, like, hey, she's like your Avril Lavigne type of like style, like, persona. I admit that could be shit. She, in the beginning, she had that, right? But still, I'm just happy that she went heel, and it really, really helped her out. You made a good call on that. I think that was a great call. I think that was good. There's something really bad I can say about it. Now let's go to the director's picks. I want to see what director picked because we did send it to him. So I don't know why he chose this, but I'm gonna give you the director's pick. I think I know why, and I was in shock that he actually picked this. Maybe the male one is the one that really got to me. Like, what? Why? It just, I don't know why, but all right, hold on. I'm trying to get the director's pick ready. I'm sorry. I know I'm delaying. I apologize. I'm just trying to get it. It's just like, fuck. I think it just shocked me. Like, why? Like, what? That's just how I feel. It's just like, why would you pick this, individual? It doesn't make any sense to me. I would have been like, okay, if you would have picked this person, cool. But I have a feeling I know why he chose this person. So like I said, I apologize. I'm just trying to get it ready for everyone here. Oh, Jesus, man. Come on. Give me the picture. Come on.
Maximum Male Models.
No. He didn't choose the Maximum Male Models. Imagine if he did. I would have been laughing too. He would have chosen it. But no, he did not. Oh, let me see. Come on, damn it. I'm trying to get it ready for y'all. Okay, there we go. Yes. Jesus. Okay, let me give the drum roll for the director's pick. Let's go. The director's pick, ladies and gentlemen. Drum roll, please. Action Andrade. Roxanne Perez, like
Action Andretti for one match.
That's what I'm saying. Like he chose Action Andrade for one match. Why? It doesn't make any because he beat Jericho. That's what I'm saying. Like, why did you choose that?
Hey, I mean that one match is a career-winning match, so maybe.
Oh, but yeah. I don't know. This is the director's rookie of the year pick. Like, what? I don't get it either. Maybe that could be the case. I don't fucking get it. I just don't get it. Why would he choose Action Andrade? Well, I have no idea why. But I
grew up with that one.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. No. Yeah, Roxanne for sure. Which she is one of my picks, I would say. For sure. But the male one is the one that I'm like, okay, that's the toughest one for me, in my opinion. Actually, there is, you know what? It's not. I'm going to tell you why. I know people are going to be like, what? Why? I'm going to tell you why. No. Wait, fuck, I can't believe I forgot his name. No, damn it. Shit. No, you know what? Hold on. I got it. I got his name. Oh, yes, I got his name. Yes, all right. There you go. All right. You guys are going to be in shock from my pick. I'll tell you that right now. My male one, you guys are going to be in shock. But you shouldn't be. And I'm going to tell you why you shouldn't be. Because, man, remember, this is like internationally, guys. This is it. It's everywhere. So I am going to give you my pick. And I'm going to just go ahead and change it here because I put the wrong name. Oh, my bad. I know. I'm delaying. I apologize. You know, it's when you're producing, you're doing a lot of shit, you got to get everything together.
Word.
Yeah. It's just, So I apologize for y'all. So, all right. I'm going to get everything ready here, ladies and gentlemen. Let me go ahead and get this done. And yes, it is ready. So now it's time for drum roll. Drum roll. Drum roll. My pick for rookies of the year, male and female. Roxanne is one of them. But for Ren Narita, the other one. Oh my God. Ren Narita, rookie of the year. People who are not familiar with Ren Narita, he is your 2.0 of course, our man, our boy, the one he cannot wrestle, unfortunately. Shibata 2.0. But Ren Narita has won me over this past year. This whole year, 2022, when he came and did regular matches in New Japan, when he came over and then when he still, mind you, is in the finals against Zack Sabre Jr. for the the IWGP television title. The winner will become the first ever TV champion. Ren Narita, throughout the whole tournament, has won me over. And Ren Narita has proven himself of why he graduated as a young lion and went over and became, now an entity of himself in New Japan. Google Ren Narita, ladies and gentlemen. This man has done wonders, and he, for me, is the Rookie of the Year. Rookie of the fucking year. He's done it. Roxanne as well. Roxanne to me has done it all. And becoming a former Women of Honor World Champion to ending of the year, NXT Women's Champion. You cannot go wrong than that. And I am happy for Roxanne to get where she's at. I am. So that's my pick, my Rookie of the Year pick. I know people are like, why? It's Ren Narita. Research Ren Narita, ladies and gentlemen, and you'll know what I'm talking about. You will know what we're talking about. All right. Now it's time to move on to the next category. We're almost at the finish line, ladies and gentlemen. We're almost there, but let's move on to the next category. Hit it, man. Tag Team of the Year. Oh, I think everybody is waiting for us to give our pick for Tag Team of the Year. I know, guys. I know. Whew. De Niro. Drum roll for you, baby.
My Tag Team of the Year. There's a lot of good picks. A lot of great tag teams. No tag team this year did what FTR did this year. FTR, by far, my Tag Team of the Year. Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions. The AAA Tag Team Champions. The New Japan Pro Wrestling IWGP Tag Team Champions. Dax Hardwood had some of the best matches in AEW history this year. Cash Wheeler is one of the best technicians. What better team than fucking FTR?
FTR. No, I am. I'm not denying anything there. FTR has done it all. Yeah, man, I'm not gonna deny it. You're on point. FTR is your Tag Team of the Year, huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. I'm trying to look for their pictures. Jesus Christ, man. I have so much shit here, man. Oh, my Lord. Jeez. Chivas. Where is my FTR picture? Oh, I guess I got rid of it. Oh, well, that's fine. I can't do it all. I can't do it all, man.
It's all good.
All right.
Old as Dax looks.
Director's Pick of the Year. His Tag Team of the Year. The Acclaim. The director chose The Acclaim as his Tag Team of the Year.
Sesame Daddy?
Sesame Daddy! Sesame, yes! All right. Oh, man. Oh, shit. I am going to get shitted on, but I don't care. I don't care. But I'm going to have to give my number one tag team of the year. And I have to. It's a must. They deserve it. I can't wait to hear. I can't wait. But I don't care. They have done it. All right, drum roll for me, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. That's right, baby. We them ones, baby. We them ones. That is right. The Usos, baby. Usos! We them ones, baby. We them ones. Right there. Mm-hmm. The tag team of the year is I know people are going to shit at it. I don't give a damn. They are. They've done wonders. I mean, man, you got to give it to the Usos, man. You got to. There's no way in hell you can give them, like, I'm not even fighting what? They were, number 1 in the PWI? Right? Yeah. I'm not fighting that. The Usos deserves to be in that number 1 spot. For me, they're the number 1 tag team of the year. They've done a lot this whole year from January 2022 to where it's at now. I'm really happy for them where they're at. Being the, especially the feud with them and RK Bro and them defending the titles, like defending them Raw, running the SmackDown. It's just that they done it. And what with this whole situation, I mean,
they made history this year
with the bloodline. They made history. I mean, you can't hate on it. You really can't hate, man. You can't hate. You can't hate the hate. Because because if you're hating, it's because you guys are
It's because you're not feeling Usi.
Is that because what it is?
Very Usi.
You guys gotta feel very Usi about that. You have to. You have to feel Usi about that.
Yes, sir.
So we're almost there. Oh, we're almost to the finish line, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I know people are gonna be like, "Oh, yes, we still got 3 more to go." So hold your horses. We're about to get there because this is the one that I think a lot of people want to know. And this goes for both, right? So this is male and female. All right. This is for male and female. All right. Let's go to our next category, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get into it. The next category, bring it on. Wrestler of the Year, ladies and gentlemen. Wrestler of the Year. So that is the biggest question. De Niro. It is time for the red carpet roll for you. It's a male and female, ladies and gentlemen. Drum roll. There we go.
This was a hard one to do because I wanted to go with who I went with last year when I did the DeLorean Awards, and that was Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns had a phenomenal year, amazing year. So many title defenses, so many memorable title defenses, but that's not my wrestler of the year. My wrestler of the year is Jon Moxley. Tell me a wrestler who had better matches in 2022 than Jon Moxley, week in and week out. His match with Bryan Danielson, a banger. His match with Takeshita, a banger. Both matches with CM Punk, bangers. His matchup with Lionheart, Chris Jericho, banger. He was in Blood and Guts, banger. He was fucking just killing it week in and week out. Jon Moxley fucking destroyed it this year, and I think that he's a 2-time AEW champion this year. You got to go with Jon Moxley. His matchup with Tanahashi, banger. His matchup in GCW against Nick Gage, banger. Like, tell me what Jon Moxley didn't do this year. He's the fucking man.
Female.
My female wrestler of the year is Bianca Belair. Bianca Belair had a phenomenal year, had many, many great matches, many great feuds, and held that title for most of the year. Her matchup with Becky Lynch at WrestleMania was phenomenal. Her matchup with Bayley has been phenomenal. She did amazing at the Women's War Games. I think that Bianca Belair had a hell of a year, and no one's topping her right now. So I'm going with Bianca.
Okay.
So John Mox, Bianca Belair.
Ah, okay. Interesante. Interesting on that. Sorry. I'm just trying to get these damn layovers together because I love to have the pictures so that everybody can know what the hell we're talking about. There you go. Let's see here. All right. So there you have it. We have De Niro's picks in Jon Moxley and Bianca Belair. All right. So let's see. So I can do, Can I agree with this list? With these two picks? Yeah. I have to agree with it. I can't say no to it. Rest of the year, Jon Moxley and Bianca Belair. Man, I'm just trying to think overall, this is the toughest one for me. For me, it's tough. Shit, I think I'm gonna have to agree with you as much as I kind of this is fucking tough. Oh, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to debate. Trying to think. I really can't. It's fuck. No, you know what? I have to choose. I gotta choose different. No. I have to choose different. Oh my god. Roman for me, of course. I mean, that's always. I'm not gonna say no, but I mean, that's by heart. I would have chose Roman last year too, and this year. But I mean, I'd rather do something different. Not hating Tribal Chief, all right? Not hating on Tribal Chief, Devin. So I know you're watching this.
You gotta go with Action Andretti.
Hell no, I'm not gonna go with Action Andretti. Hell no, I am not going with Action Andretti. Hell no. Fuck. I'm gonna get shitted on this, but fuck it. I don't care. I'm just gonna do it. I think for me it makes sense if I do this. I'm looking at it. I'm looking at this entertainment wise. I'm not looking at it. If I look at it professional wrestling wise, I could change my pick on it, honestly. But I can't wait till you see my picks. But this one was a hard one to me, to be honest. It is a hard one, but and Lord Jeebus. Drum roll, ladies and gentlemen. Where's the drum roll? Do the drum roll. All right, hold on, guys. I'm typing it in right now. I know. I know. Everybody's like, what is it? What is the rest of the year? I'll tell you what it is. It's the Cajote and Mandy Rose.
Mandy OnlyFans herself.
Hey! Okay. You have to give Jericho credit, even though I fucking despise it. But he has been relevant this whole 2022. He really fucking made a name for himself. He lost that weight. He did put on great matches that he had with Claudio, with Tomohiro Ishii, reforming Jazz, forming Jazz, getting rid of the Inner Circle, like the feud that he had, with BCC, with Eddie Kingston. I can't say no. Why? I'm going, like I said, I'm going the entertainment wise because it got me invested. I know it was annoying at first, but I was like, man, I couldn't say no. Jericho, that was the greatest Jericho of all time, the Tom Brady of professional wrestling. It's because of that. The Ocho is Chris Jericho. He pulled it off 2022. Mandy Rose. She went NXT. She did this. Can't go wrong with that.
Killed it in NXT.
She killed it in NXT. The Toxic Attraction. Everything she's done. She really elevated her in-ring skills throughout the whole 2022. And told great stories in the ring and outside the ring and story-wise. Man, there's nothing I can say wrong about this one at all.
No, great pace.
Even though, before her release, I was just like, man, I couldn't believe it, I thought she was already going to get called up to the main roster. But I guess not. She got released because of all that situation. But yeah, that's my pick. So let's go to the direct. Yes, I want to go to the director's pick, but before we do, I have to do the overlay for this guy. I'm going to tell you why, because if Devin, if you're watching, you need to see the director's pick. I need you to see this. It's a must because it shocked me. It really shocked me of his Wrestler of the Year. I was like, wait. What? Wait, hold the fuck up. Wait a minute. Like, really? This is your pick? I was even shocked that he really made this pick. But yeah, let me just get the director's picks ready. I apologize for the delay, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, we're doing this live and we're doing everything as I am producing, so bear with me here. All right. Now it's time for the drum roll. For the director's pick. Drum roll. Roman Reigns and Jamie Hayter.
I'm surprised that was Chris's pick.
I swear, when he fucking sent me that, Jamie Hayter, I expected. I ain't gonna lie. I expected that shit. But when he mentioned Roman Reigns, I just lost my mind. Hey, yo, what the fuck? Like, not in a bad way. I was just like, what?
Yeah,
wait.
I cannot believe this shit.
I couldn't believe it.
I can't argue with it, though. I mean, Roman Reigns had a phenomenal fucking year.
Yeah. I'm not arguing his pick. It just, to hear it out of his mouth, I wish he would hear himself to say it. It just like, I was like, I felt like,
why would you play games with me?
That's how I felt. That's how I fucking felt. Like, wait a minute. Are you fucking kidding me? This is your pick? Hold the fuck up. Wait a minute. But okay. Director chose Roman Reigns, Jamie Hayter. Give me an explanation. No. He gave me an explanation. Okay. So he gave me an explanation as number one pick. But yes, Yeah, I was surprised that he actually chose Roman. I swear to you, I thought he was going to choose someone from AEW because he normally covers AEW, doesn't really cover WWE as much. But I'm happy that he's in. Me too. I thought he would have picked Moxley.
I know he wasn't going to pick CM Punk because CM Punk blocked him, which I'm still confused. What the fuck did Chris do?
I don't know. He got blocked, and I don't even know what the hell he did, but he did something.
Is 47 a subliminal diss towards CM Punk, and CM Punk found out? Like, what's going on?
I got no idea what the hell happened there. But shout out to the director. He made his Wrestling of the Year. Tribal Chief Devin, if you're watching this, you should message Chris. Be like, good pick right here, because he chose the Tribal Chief. Oh yeah. Like I said, I'm not hating. I'm not. Like I said, it is, a good pick.
Down. John Moxley had a phenomenal fucking year, but
like I said, I'm not hating on nobody's picks. I think everybody's picks are valid. They're all like really valid reasons. I couldn't say no to it. So I mean, yeah, Roman had a hell of has been having a hell of a year, back to back. He had it this year again too. So kudos to the director, man. Wow. I swear to you, I am in shock that he chose that. So, all right. Now it's time for the next category. Okay. So, let's see. And that is going to be the next category here, ladies and gentlemen. Let me go ahead and play it. Let's see. Wow. You're looking for the heat. He's looking for the... He wants to smoke, man. Hey, come on. he won't come on, man. He's always been avoiding us. He doesn't want to come on. And shout out to Anthony. He's been doing a fantastic job, young Anthony, with the Invictus Pro Wrestling. He's done great with the Independent Center, with Turnbuckle Tavern. Shout out to him and to the Raw Down. Check them out every Thursdays as well, man. They always kill it. They always do fantastic work, man. All right, let's move on to our second category. I mean, our one of the last categories. We're almost there to the finish line. But yes, let's go. Event of the year. That is right. There's a lot of pay-per-views events, man, that happened in 2022 that was some were just like
No. 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 Hell no.
Oh, you motherfuckers. You think you can do this to me?
That's how it was. And there's
banger after banger after banger after banger after banger after banger after banger.
And there's still some that were
fickle. They're fickle.
They were fickle, all right. And they were. All right. Drum roll for De Niro. What is his pick for the event of the year?
My event of the year, WrestleMania Night 1. WrestleMania Night 1, you had a fucking amazing event. And, when you think of WrestleMania, you think of the granddaddy of them all. So it's only right that is the show of the year. I mentioned before that my return of the year or comeback of the year was Stone Cold Steve Austin coming out of retirement. I said that my moment of the year was Cody Rhodes coming back to the WWE. And both of those matches happened on WrestleMania Night 1. I mentioned how Bianca Belair had an absolute banger against Becky Lynch at WrestleMania. That was on WrestleMania Night 1. Those three moments alone makes that pay-per-view the show of the year. Stone Cold Steve Austin, Cody Rhodes, Bianca versus Becky. That show was fucking phenomenal, and it will be hard pressed to find a show better and more iconic this year than WrestleMania Night 1.
And this is 38, right?
I think so.
It is. Should be, right? Yeah. Night 1. Okay. Okay. Damn, it's kind of hard to just. Stone Cold was there, and I think that's the one that I was like, "Fuck, I couldn't believe it." It's just like it's Austin. That was the main event.
Cody versus Seth, Bianca versus Becky. Fucking banger of a show, yo. Banger after banger after banger.
It was after banger after banger.
Drink this coffee.
After banger, baby. Yeah, yes. All right, yeah, let me put it up here for you. There you go. See, De Niro's pick is, of course, WrestleMania 38, Night 1. Of course. We can't play the song because, I love the theme song for Night 1, which is, of course, The Weeknd. I can't play it because, yes, we'll get Steve Right, which we don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that. We don't need none of that. Let me see. I'm gonna have to give director's pick. I swear to you, it's gonna shock the whole world. Fucking director's pick is gonna shock the whole world. I'm just getting I'm getting the layover ready because once again we're doing this live, guys. So don't get upset while we're kind of delaying, but we're doing this live, and this is the director's pick. And I'll give you mine for last because I'm still having a debate of what the hell I'm gonna choose, and I'm having a difficult time. So bear with me while I put the directors. Event of the year.
Hood Slam 42.
No. You're gonna be shocked when he shows up. I'm telling you that right now. You are. You're gonna be shocked. I swear to you, you're gonna be like, what? Why? But that's his pick. Drum roll for director. Survivor Series War Games. War Games. He chose War Games as the event of the year.
I mean,
he chose it. This is his pick, not my pick.
I like it. It was really good. It was a really good event. I enjoyed it a lot.
I don't know what
Director is an undercover WWE mark. He loves the WWE.
Oh, son of a bitch. What? It's me, Austin. It was me all along, Austin.
Hey, director, you're a fucking WWE mark, I guess, much as... Oh, it's kind of like what Rob Viper said. Oh, yeah, the big leagues, WWE. Yep. There you
big
go.
Big leagues right there.
Oh, my God. We literally predicted that he is a fucking WWE mark. This is what the shame of that, man. I know you know pro wrestling, man. Oh, man. Oh, I just can't believe that he chose that. I don't know what.
I mean, it was a good show.
It was a good show. I ain't gonna lie. It's gonna be the toughest one for me, man. Damn, this is gonna be one of the toughest one for me. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Hey, I got it. I know. I'm going to get shitted on this. I don't care. I think for me was I know I'm going to get shit on this. But I don't care. For me was hold on, guys. I know. I'm delaying. I apologize. I know. Hold on. I'm trying to get my overlay right because don't worry, we're getting to the finale. We're almost there to the end, ladies and gentlemen.
I think I know your show of the year.
I think you do know.
I'll let you say it though.
I know because I think you know me so well. That's why I fucking love you because you fucking know me so well.
Love you too, bro.
Oh my god. Let's see. Let me just get rid of the directors. All right. I'm just trying to put the layover. All right. Oh, shit. All right, guys. Now it's time for mines. Drum roll. The G1 finals climax.
I knew it was going to be New Japan.
Yes. Yeah. You can't go. What? Yeah. When it was the semifinals, when it was like the last four, what was it? When it was Shingo and Will Ospreay. Well, no, that was
Will Ospreay, Naito, Tamatanga, and Okada.
And then that same night is when it was Ospreay and Okada. Banger of a fucking event overall was fucking yeah. That was like the shit. I mean, you can't go wrong. That event was like, man. You can't. It's man. You go back and look at that card, ladies and gentlemen. Go back and look at it. This match was a banger after banger after banger. You can't go wrong at all. Yeah, man. I mean, there's nothing I can really explain to it. I mean, there really isn't. I mean, shit. I really just enjoyed it overall. This was a great overall, matchup, man. What can you go wrong with it? The main event.
Can't go wrong.
I mean, you have to go back and look at it, gentlemen. If you want to look at 4 hours of great events, go back and look at this card, man. And you'll like us love it. All right. We're down to the last category, ladies and gentlemen. The last one that I think the people has been waiting for, has been asking for this. And it's time to get to the last category. This is the last category, ladies and gentlemen. This is the one that I think everybody's been waiting for. Because I think this is the toughest one of all time. I think for me, it's one of the toughest ones of all time. So it's time for the last category, Deniro.
Sorry about that.
We're out of here.
Allergies. I was like sneezing like a motherfucker right now. So
it's all good. Last one coming up. Match of the year, ladies and gentlemen. Match of the year. This is one of the toughest one of all time. There's so many good fucking matches. All of them overall were great matches, guys. I hoping that Nero did his. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm trying to get rid of the rest of it here. Oh, man.
And it just happened.
All right.
It just happened. Action Andretti. No, I'm joking. I'm gonna go with FTR versus the Briscoe brothers. Double dog collar match from Final Battle Ring of Honor from 2 weeks ago. Match was a fucking banger, bloodbath, classic. I would even put it up as one of the best dog collar matches of all time. I would put that dog collar match up against Greg the Hammer Valentine and Rowdy Roddy Piper. Amazing fucking matchup. That's my match of the year. Tell me a match that could top that shit. It's hard, right?
Tell me he didn't just say that.
Oh, he did all right. He did say it. I mean,
do you agree that that's a match of the year contender at least?
Yeah, not gonna disagree. It was a banger. One
moment.
Fuck, that's Jesus. Shit. Oh my god. Jesus. It's a tough one. Can I disagree with that? No. Man. Kind of wish I could say yes. Kind of no. I don't know. It's really tough overall, man. FTR, Briscoes. That was a great matchup, though, guys. You can't say no to that. That was a fantastic matchup. Man. Match of the year. Let's see, put it here. De Niro's match of the year. FT. So, okay, tag team dog collar match. FTR.
I'll tell you right now, runner up. It's still FTR versus Briscoes, but they're 2 out of 3 falls match. These two were fucking making classics every time they got into the ring with each other.
Yeah, I'm not denying it at all. I mean, you hit it right on point. I'm not saying it. Hell no. I mean, shit. Fuck, man. I'm trying to debate. Is there any other matches that can compete with that? There's a lot of them, to be honest with you.
There's a lot of good matches.
There is a lot of good matches. I'm trying to see who could it. Who?
I have another one.
What's your runner-up?
My runner-up is Will Ospreay versus Orange Cassidy from Forbidden Door. Phenomenal fucking matchup.
Okay. That's a good one.
Word.
I know that's a good one. I can't deny it there. I'm just trying to.
All right, talk to me. What's your pick?
I know. Hold on. I'm trying to get. I'm trying to get director's pick too. I'm trying to do the overlay for you too, so that people get an idea.
Feel you.
Jesus Christ, man! Why? I'm telling you guys, producer doing all this. It's not easy. That's all I'm gonna say. Jesus, come on! Where the hell's FTR? I just had a picture of them. Fuck. Oh my god! All right, let me just get a picture somehow, some way. Okay. I'll give you. Mine's gonna be the hardest one because I don't know. I've been fighting this for the last 72 hours because I don't even know who to pick. Damn it! But in the meantime, let me just give you the director's De Niro's overlay here. I want everybody to see because I don't want anybody to talk trash right here. Just, man, when you're doing all this live, folks, it's a tough call. We're almost there. We're almost at the finish line.
Word, clap it up. Yo, give an award to Ivan for doing all this live. Word, you know what? You're the moment of the year.
I am not the moment of the year.
This right here is the moment of the year. Look at them boys. Look at them boys.
Oh, them boys.
Reach for the sky, boy. I love this shit.
Oh, man. All right. Let me give you the director's pick. I think his pick, I swear to you, is going to shock you. But he made a lot of good, valid points of why he chose this. And it shocked me that he did. I'll tell you that right now. This is how you know that he's undercover.
I mean, he's been hitting us with shockers all night, and he's not even here. So I can't wait for his pick.
Oh, I know. Hold on. I'm getting his layover ready. And I have to type it in too. So let's see. All right. Almost there. Almost got it. Oh, come on. Give me the damn fucking pictures. I can have it here ready. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. I know it's taking forever. It's taking forever, dog. I know. My bad, eh? You know how they say. Simone, eh?
Your inner Vato's coming out.
Yeah, oh yeah. My inner Vato is definitely coming out. All right. Now I got it ready. Let me just go right here. Jesus, come on. And here we go. All right, drum roll for the director.
Let's see.
Seth Rollins versus Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania 38.
That's
his match of the year. I'm not going wrong with that either. And I'm going to tell everyone why he chose this match. I asked him. He's very simple words that he used. The scale, story, injury of the match, never be forgotten. He's talking about overall this feud. To the ending of Hell in a Cell.
But if we have to pick one match, you can't pick four. Like,
no, I know, but
the WrestleMania match?
Yeah, WrestleMania one. He chose that one.
I mean, another reason why WrestleMania is the show of the year for me. This matchup, too.
Oh, no. Oh, my God. It's so fucking tough, man. It's so fucking tough. I don't know what to pick. Jesus, I'm trying to think. Oh, my God. Lord Jesus, I got to do this. Oh, I know. You know what? No. I'm going to have to go with this one. Fuck, man. All right, guys. I'm trying to think about what's going to be match of the year. There's so much. I have runner-ups too. But if I'm going based on this, I'm going based upon storytelling. And I think the fact that we got to see the different persona that we've been waiting to see for some time, that I think we finally saw it, and I think it won me over. This one, storytelling wise, yeah, I think There are so many matches, ladies and gentlemen. With this one, the fact is, it won me by storytelling. And it won me as well with it won me as well with just everything overall of how that, like I said, it told the story. And I feel like it was finally told, and we finally got to see something that we've all been waiting for to see from this individual, from these, I would say mostly for this individual. And I might get shitted on this, but I don't care. Fuck it. I gotta do it.
Listen. No one's gonna shit on you because the scale's already been all fucked up. We have Action Andretti as Rookie of the Year.
No one's gonna shit on you. All right, yeah, that's true. All right, here we go. Drum roll for me. Match of the year, 2022. Sheamus versus Gunther at
great
Clash
fucking
at the
matchup.
Castle.
Great matchup.
That match, I wanted to choose Ospreay and Moxley at Capital Collision, New Japan, because I liked the back and forth. But I think, as the storytelling wise, this match really was the one that won me over of the year. To be the year, because one, we finally get to see Sheamus' ability of how he could go more than 15 minutes. This man could do it. And hearing that crowd, oh my God, it fucking got me like, wow. What can we say bad about it? I mean, okay, Sheamus lost the match, but he gained a lot of respect from the people.
And a lot of respect that he was missing for a while, because Sheamus has been around for a hot minute, and people don't really talk about him like that. Like, Sheamus been around for a while. He deserves that respect, and I feel like this matchup with Gunther really put some respect on his name. So definitely a great pick.
Yeah, I mean, I have to. It's just like, not that I have to. My apologies. I'm wording it differently, ladies and gentlemen. But no, yeah, this is well deserving for Sheamus. For me, it's more for Sheamus, Gunther, because he has the experience outside of WWE. Sheamus, not really. I mean, he's been in the independent circuit, but up in Europe, but not in the States. And he went straight to WWE. So, I mean, Sheamus finally get the respect that he deserves. And he's always been, for me, he's been underrated. And he's never given the credit where credit's due. I think for me, his best matches were like in singles. Was Cesaro, I would say. I mean, Claudio. Those, they had great, singles competition.
Yeah, they had that best of 7, if you remember, that created the bar.
Yeah. And then the creative of the bar, like Sheamus is underrated and he's never given his credit where credit's due. And Gunther took him to the limit that I think nobody ever thought we will ever see. And so Sheamus deserves to be having the match of the year of 2022. And that's why I chose it, because I could have chose other ones that I wanted to, but I went based on more on the story. And this was a good storytelling. And finally, we get the recognition and the respect that Sheamus deserves, because he's been in the business, how you mentioned, De Niro, he's been in for quite some time. He's never given that. Because I'm worried, Sheamus, because even after on SmackDown, you still put
banger after banger after banger after banger after banger after banger after banger.
You did, man. You did a fantastic job. You put a banger matchup, man. I'll tell you that. Oh, man. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Jesus,
That was fun. Great awards.
Great awards. I know that we kind of delayed, ladies and gentlemen, but hey, I mean, it's just the overlays. We're doing this live for you guys. We're not recording, like pre-recorded. We're doing this live for you guys. This is what it's all about, producing and everything else you're seeing in here. But man, what a great to end the show with almost 3 hours. But just De Niro and I love it. What else could I say? I am very, you know what? I got a whole, oh, Jesus Christ. I need to go. Jeez. Okay, someone's knocking. Yeah, go ahead, De Niro. Give me 1 minute. I apologize. Jesus Christ.
It's all good. Yeah, I mean, we had to do this award show. I know last year for the Wrestling Delorean podcast, I ended it off, I believe, 1 year ago today, because it was the 28th. Or not, today's what, the 29th? Shit, my days are all fucking 28th. 29th. Anyway, I did a show that gave awards out for, Wrestler of the Year and Show of the Year and all that, like we just did today. But I feel like we had to do it even bigger here for 2022 because there has been no year in wrestling like 2022. This fucking year gave us the return of Stone Cold Steve Austin. It gave us the final matchup of Ric Flair. It gave us the retirement of Vince McMahon. It gave us the return to WWE of Cody Rhodes. It gave us fucking Mickie James, current Impact Wrestling champion at the time, Mickie James, in the WWE Royal Rumble. It gave us the Forbidden Door. It gave us Brawl Out, where CM Punk fought the fucking... First of all, gotta give a big shout out to... give a big shout out to Wifey over here. She is the brains behind my operation. She is the rock that holds me down, not in a good way. She is my heart, my soul. I love you, Angela. But anyway, what's it called? Definitely one of the craziest years in wrestling. I think it may be the craziest year in wrestling. The craziest year. Name me another year that is crazier than this. Who would ever thought that we would see Vince McMahon step down? Who would ever thought that all these years later we would see Stone Cold Steve Austin in a ring wrestling? Who would have ever thought when Cody Rhodes created AEW with Tony Khan and the Elite that he would be wrestling at WrestleMania? Who would ever thought Ric Flair at the age of, what is he, fucking 100, having a fucking retirement match in 2022? I'm telling you, this was the craziest year in wrestling history. Some of the craziest stories that came out from the allegations on the Wall Street Journal of Vince McMahon, his sexual misconduct. You had the craziness of Brawl Out. Oh, I already gave the shout out. I already had to, show a little love to Wifey over here. But
the missus,
definitely craziest year. Ivan, true or false?
Yes.
2022 was the craziest year in wrestling history.
I would say, 2022 has been the craziest pro wrestling that we all have seen. From the whole, the return, from seeing the run of CM Punk and then everything else overall, with everything with New Japan, the doors opening more, Impact to having a Vince McMahon, I think is one of the major ones that really, really captivated us. That really got us like, what the hell? Nobody expected. I think that's one of the. Honestly, I could say that's probably the major one of all. Because we all expected Vince to stay forever, because his 4 words: stand, now, forever, together. Yes, together. Yes, we're together. Together. Yes, we're all together. But without you, Papa Vinny, sorry. You fucked up. I'm sorry to say, he fucked up. Shit. What can we say for Vincent Kennedy McMahon? 2022 was a fun ride, and while it lasted for Vinny, I didn't expect Vinny to leave, and now he's gone. And man, a lot of things happened in 2022 that I'm grateful for. You know what? As a matter of fact, let me type it here because I shocked. That was shocking, of course. But let's talk about. I mean, that's shocking, but let's talk about the grateful. The grateful. Of 2022 since we're rolling. I am grateful for me as a pro wrestling fan that All Promotions has given us fantastic, great storytellings in the ring and outside, psychologically storytelling, in-ring storytelling. I'm happy for New Japan. Mainly because they were hurting so bad. They were, before the pandemic and during the pandemic, when all their major stars left, they had nothing going. And I'm happy that everybody stepped up and really made the effort to make New Japan relevant again. I'm happy for Noah that they're doing something that they weren't relevant at all, were never spoken of, and they are doing something, and now they're speaking of. Same goes for Stardom, DDT. I will go for Impact, mainly Impact. They were not really spoken of. I know here on the show we hardly speak about it. De Niro does it when he has the opportunity, going flashbacks, going to the TNA days. But the current product is where I know it's difficult for us because we're here every Thursday nights live, and I know they go every Thursday. So a lot of changes are coming 2023 for the COD. We're going to try to make something, happening so we can discuss more of that. But the one grateful thing that I am grateful for, mainly, to be honest with you guys, I'm grateful for this. No, actually, this is the one that I'm really grateful for. And that is a grateful thing that I am for 2022.
I'm about to tear up, bro.
To have my brother, someone that, even though I know him for a short, long of time, but I known him for over 10 years, as my blood. I have cherished him so much. His family, his precious boy, his beautiful wife. Thank you for being my family.
Bro, honestly, I'm about to really tear up. Honestly, you're family. I can't say that enough. Like, I tell you that on the show, off the show. I love you, man. Thank you so much for everything you've done for me, done for my family. Thank you for giving me an opportunity and a platform. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to be a co-host with you. This is the most fun I've ever had podcasting because I've been doing it with you for most of the year. And I'll tell you this right now, like, I don't look at you as a co-host or someone I work with. Your family. Like, you need me at a drop of the dime. I'm there for you. No matter what you need, I'm there for you. If you need me to come out to Cali and fuck somebody up, somebody's getting fucked up. You know what I mean? Because I love you, man. Like, we'll talk. Let's go fucking conquer 2023. It's going to be the year of the DeLorean debate team. I don't know, that sounded like a fucking school class, but it's going to be our year, man. We're going to fucking take over, and thank you so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate Chris. I appreciate Matt. I appreciate Mike Lopez. Shout out to everybody with Circle Debate. Thank you so much for the opportunity. Again, like I said, I am so grateful for, one, to have met you, two, to be invited initially to be on that first episode of Circle Debate that I was on with you, and then just grow a relationship with you, because it's something that I cherish, honestly.
Bro, always remember one thing, your family. And remember, you're not a co-host, you're a host.
Thank you.
I never call anybody co-host. You can hear me every time in every show, and you hear it. I said with my other hosts, I never say co-host, because everybody here is a host in the show. I will never say that. Never. Never have anybody heard me say it. You can go back.
You ain't gonna find him saying that shit. Go look. Go watch every episode of Circle Debate.
Yes.
Not only to see if he says co-host, but let's get our views up. You know what I mean? Go get the views up.
Yeah, that's right.
While you do it too.
No, Harvey. Zion! No, I'm not gonna say, because it's never gonna happen. It's never gonna happen. That's what I'm appreciative of 2022. I'm appreciative of the whole League of Extraordinary Podcast. I'm really happy with the Wolfpack. I'm really happy with everything with the Bloodline. I mean, there's something else I can really say that I'm happy. I mean, 2022 here in this channel has done as much as work for everyone who's watching and listening, and we appreciate you all, because you guys are the ones that keep us going. Shout out to Australia, Ireland. Shout out to everybody in Europe. Shout out to everybody in Latin America, Latino America. Todos, gracias por todo. We thank you guys for keeping us going. And I think the greatest moments here of all time in the COD is the number one is, of course, the DeLorean himself here coming to the COD and being part of the family, and having De Niro just being a host here in Circle Debate. You know, besides him being a host for the Wrestling Delorean, stay tuned for a lot, because 2023, the DeLorean is going to come back in action and fucking kick ass and take names and chew bubblegum, like Roddy Piper would say. So be expecting that. There's a lot of changes that are coming here in this channel for the good, not for the bad. Nothing major, but there's a lot of things that are coming for 2023. Big things that are coming for 2023. And I think all of us are really stoked and excited for it.
I didn't even realize mute when I was fucking stupid computer, but nah, definitely big things coming.
Oh no, yeah, definitely big things are coming, and we'll just fucking end it very quick with this last one right here. What is our expectations of the year for 2023 in pro wrestling?
I mean, I could say this right now in pro wrestling. I can't tell you, because 2022 was a shocker almost every week. Some fucking news story broke that was unexpected. So 2023, I can't tell you what my expectations are. 2022 totally flipped the script on what pro wrestling news is, what pro wrestling is. It fucking changed the whole landscape. WWE is a different promotion now. AEW is a different promotion now. So I honestly am just going to sit back and enjoy the ride, and then come on here to Circle Debate and talk about it. So that's all I could expect, is just to fucking sit back and enjoy it.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm with you too. I can't really expect anything or, give any predictions. I'm looking forward to 2023. There's a lot of things coming up that I'm excited for. And a lot more coming, guys. I mean, there's so much that I am looking forward to really discuss about. Especially this, right here, Well, in case everybody missed it, I'll play it again because I have to play it again. Make sure, ladies and gentlemen, purchase our merch. Go to the merch store. Go to the
merch,
store.
bro.
Get some merch, not only some COD, but some DeLorean as well. Make sure you guys get that right there, that merchandise.
Check out that white tank top.
Oh, man, let's play it one more time so you guys can see it, man. Besides that, make sure go to our Linktree, go to our merchandise store. Besides our merchandise, also you can get your Wrestling Delorean merchandise. You see, look at that tank top, man. Look at that white tee right there. All that sweater is one. The pillow, the shorts, and the coffee mugs. And of course, there's so much that De Niro has going for the DeLorean on the merchandise, baby. You already know. Make sure purchase, ladies and gentlemen. But I want to thank everybody from the League of Extraordinary Podcast, Wolfpack, Tim King, especially Tim King, Bakley, Dom, Devin, everybody, everybody overall. They've been killing it, man. I love you guys. De Niro and I, you don't know how much. Kofi Wheatston, everybody. Heel Liz, another one. Heel Liz, shout out to her.
Nick from UW, Nick and Keith.
Yeah, Mr. Universal himself, the Nick Universal Wrestling Podcast.
Jofo. Who could get Jofo in the ring?
Can't go wrong. Select that brew. Frank Jofo. Can't go wrong with him. Alex Deluxe, man, you can't go wrong. Rewind Wrestling Network, man.
Straight
George
Talk.
Mackay, Straight Talk. Man, JD from WrestleBread. Oh, man, we could go. Nick, Nick as well. Nick and from the Ring Fanatics. Dave from the Pro Wrestling Podcast. Kenny from the Call Up. Toe from the, network. Shout out to them. A lot of shout outs to everybody. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, no. What's going on, Elijah Washington? What's up, guys? Yes, we did. We already mentioned that, man. It was really, we're happy for that. If you go back and listen to us, we're already about to end the show because it was in. And go back to the beginning. We appreciate you. Subscribe. There's a lot more coming. Of course, we're taking a good, long break. Well, not me, because I will be here probably Monday. That's if the nerd wants to join me, because we got to give our predictions for Wrestle Kingdom. That's if I'm on Monday. I hope so. I am, but let's just hope that we're off.
I'm with it though.
Why not? Shit. It's come on.
Tranquilo.
Tranquilo. Okay,
I'm definitely with it.
Yes, but Rick Joe, appreciate you for tuning in. But everybody's coming in all late, man.
Button. Word. We about to go off the air, but feel free to take that little red dot, that bar, and move it all the way back to the beginning and watch the whole 3 hours of the show. And hit that subscribe button. And hit that like button. And comment below. And make sure you tune in every Thursday and Friday to Circle Debate. And every Monday, Wednesday, Friday to the Wrestling Delorean Podcast. All right here on the Circle Debate YouTube channel.
That is right, ladies and gentlemen. So I want to wish everybody, thank you so much. Happy New Year's to everybody.
Happy New Year.
Enjoy. Feliz Año Nuevo a todos. Be safe out there. Enjoy with your family and loved ones. And I hope you guys had an incredible 2022. Let's knock the door down for 2023 and start with a banger after banger and after banger. But ladies and gentlemen, it's the host of TV's What I See here with my other host and of course, Mr. DeLorean himself, Mike De Niro. Wishing everybody a happy new year.
Happy New Year.
And of course, I'm gonna let De Niro kill it here. But De Niro, tell the people that not only the COD, not the Wrestling DeLorean, not the Wolfpack, not only that's just them, the League of Extraordinary Podcast, but everybody who does podcasting. We don't just do podcasting, What do we do today?
Now, I've been on Circle Debate since episode 101. This is episode 134. And I never got to say it. This is the first time I get to say it. But we here at the Circle of Debate, Wrestling Delorean, League of Extraordinary Podcast, the Wolfpack, and the UW Pod, we make history. Take us out.
That's right. It must bid you adieu, a goodbye, mwah, and good night. Oh my God, it's so great. Bang! Yes!